Folks, Bob Mannery here, and you're listening to Agree to Disagree, the flagship, only on A2D Radio. Uncle Sweeps, Nick Delgazzo, the legendary Brian Wilson, and the fucking man himself, Tom Arnone. These three guys from Jersey bringing you real talk with no agenda. You don't like them? Tough shit. It's their show, and they're going to say whatever the hell they goddamn want.
Agree to Disagree, A2D Radio. We are live from the Real Talk Studios like we are every Sunday. And every Sunday we are brought to you by our doc, Make Him Yours, Dr. Paul Vidal, Specialized Physical Therapy, LLC. Find him on the web, specializedphysicaltherapy.com. Burlington, Cherry Hill, Princeton locations. Tom Arnone, Greg Mlakovic, Brian Wilson, Robbie Poe on the ones and twos. Uncle Sweep's not with us tonight. He'll be back next Sunday. The show must go on. We'll do the Crumb of the Week, which is Uncle Sweep's thing. So, we'll do it for him. And we
in his memory.
In his memory.
We won't name him Crumb of the Week for not being here, but we'll do it in his memory.
Around the NFL, we'll circle a lot of road teams coming up with victories tonight and today. And let me tell you something. It started with the Eagles on Thursday, and we're going to dive into the big-time Eagles. And then we'll obviously be on through the beginning of Cowboys Saints. So we'll give you some live reactions there as well. Jalen Ramsey to Philly, Jalen Ramsey anywhere. We'll talk about if you, over this process, would be willing to give up more now, or would you be willing to give up less? I sort of want to gauge where everybody's at with that throughout the night. Eagles positives, negatives, ties into our show because we're going to break them down through the first quarter of the season, and that's usually how you do it. You do it by quarters, so we'll break down the first quarter of the Eagles. We'll give out some grades, obviously, for this football team, and then we'll go as our expectations change at all throughout the first quarter of the year. A lot of people had us NFC title winners, NFC championship game.
Where are you going?
He's freaking patting me over a freaking game I don't care about. Division winners, whatever the case may be. Whatever the case may be. Yeah, and if it wasn't for the kid being hurt, he would be out of a job already.
How? He's having a good game.
Stop.
He's got 300 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Oh
he had one
crown
bad
him.
throw.
If you want to crown him, then crown his ass.
He had one bad throw.
Ties right into our poll question. The Eagles will win the NFC East. Do you agree or disagree with that? As a poll earlier on before the season, obviously. Let us know. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, A2D Radio is where you can find us. Has it changed? I'm curious to see how these poll results come back throughout the course of this show, because I'm leaning towards the side of more of a 50-50, 60-40. I think Thursday night's game swayed the negative people.
Right.
But I think it's an uphill battle to win this division. I know Zach talked about it on the rundown that he thinks, we had to beat Dallas twice, and he doesn't think we can do that. Now, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that live on air. I love you, but I'm not going to tell you we can't, because I think we can. We're talented enough to beat them. They're talented enough to beat us twice.
Yeah.
Sure.
But either way, that can go. It's still so early in the year, so we're going to dive into it. So let us know. We're going to answer all questions, comments, excitement.
Concerns.
Excitement talking about Thursday's game, concerns moving forward. An opportunity to go 3-2. Real, not easy in this league, but if the opportunity's right in front of you, go 3-2. From a 1-2 start, rattle off 2 in a row.
It's a home game.
It's a home game versus the Jets.
3-2.
And so, you can't be a letdown game, and nothing's easy in this league, as you watched this Sunday and every damn Sunday if you watch football.
Yeah, if you
nothing's
know football, you don't show up, you lose in this league. Doesn't matter who you're playing.
There's a couple bad teams, obviously.
The Dolphins are really bad.
Can we give Detroit a little credit now?
Yeah.
All those people that thought that was such a bad loss.
Well, it's because people are dumb.
Can we give credit to Detroit?
Detroit's
a solid football team.
But
their best defensive player didn't even play today.
Right.
Darius Slay didn't even play. Yeah. And they should have won today.
Yeah.
So let's get to some of the comments. Neil Escarell says that sponsor's web link is too long, Tommy. SpecializedPhysicalTherapy.com. I don't know. You don't have to go to web link. It's tagged right in the A2D Live.
Yeah,
it's tagged there.
Just
And you can go to his Facebook and just make it easy on yourselves. You don't have to type it in. Mary Streeter, what up, Mar? Viewership
What up,
is
Mar?
down. No sweeps. All right. Mar taking shots at the founder. That's a crumb move.
Yeah.
Think you know a guy? Think you grow up with a guy?
Guy's an associate producer, I think, on one of the events.
Thomas Simpson, let's go Saints. I think that's consensus. Besides Rob, that's consensus in this house. Mikey
all Saints
Quinkhoff,
fans tonight.
what's good, boys? What up, Mikey?
What up,
What up, Blake 8?
And then Kyle, obviously, which I don't know why you care, but bye-bye Philly. See you next year. It's been bye-bye for a while here. So thanks for
Yeah, be careful.
Thanks for coming.
You know,
Thanks
you
for
got
coming on
100,
out
you
on
got
that
a
one.
100-win team coming in there. I know.
Yeah.
I know you're going to say,
careful what you wish
we
for."
historically smoke Minnesota. You better be
Yeah,
careful.
better watch your lips.
Severino looked like shit again yesterday. Be careful.
Spidey
You best
says,
be careful.
look at Spidey, crumb. Spidey might be the crumb of the week. He said, no sweep, see ya. Crumb of the week, Spidey. Crumb of the week. What did he text you to tell you that? Did he tell you to do that? Did he put you up to that?
Oh, Minshew. Oh.
Sweep text you and put you up to that one? Jason Garrett. So is Ramsey on his way to Philadelphia, you think? I sure as hell do. I know he's soft and doesn't want to give up too much for him. We'll get into Ramsey in a little bit.
You're
Zach,
giving him 3 first-round picks for this guy? That's where you want to go?
I'll
If
go
they're
2
not
first, a
accepting-
third.
If they're not accepting 2 firsts, how much more are we going to give up for
Throw a
this guy?
third. Throw a second.
Try to get somebody else, dude. If Chris Harris is really available, go after Chris Harris.
Jesse Nichols saying Cowboys next road win. I guess he's talking about tonight. Anthony Adis, Ramsey not coming to Philly. All right. I just want to ask him why.
I just think, is Jacksonville even going to trade him?
Well, listen, I don't know. We'll get into that in a little bit. We're talking
Oh!
Eagles, grades,
Oh, my
and
God.
how do
Oh
you
my God, he completed that.
Minshew's getting killed out there right now.
and what
I
is-
like this Minshew kid, though. He's shown some toughness today.
All right, back on track. The Eagles will win
I'm
the
on
NFC
track.
East.
I'm on track.
All right, I'm going to turn red zone off on you.
You can't do that. I got the Rams. You know
I
got
don't
the Rams.
care. I'll turn it off on you if you don't lock in.
I'm locked in.
You're better than this.
Ask a question.
Don't make Dad turn around this car.
Yep. Got to turn this around real quick. This little field trip's going home.
That's your dad. It's not my dad.
No. I'm sitting middle. I own a company. You're all my kids. Even if you don't like it, Wells. Mama Ormsby. Hey, fam. Hey, Mama.
What up, Ma?
Anthony Adis. Eagles
What
can
up,
win
Mama?
the East as long as they stay with the run and not go pass happy and go crazy and doesn't fall apart. Anthony, all I'll say to you is week to week, it's got to
Yeah,
depend on
depends.
who you're
It's gonna
playing.
change.
Absolutely. It changes
Like,
every week.
some weeks you're gonna have to throw the ball more because the team has a great run defense. You know, like why we get thrown on so much because we have a great run defense. Now it'd be nice to stop the pass a little bit. It'd be fun.
Yeah.
But right now we're struggling back there, but we stopped the run well. Matt Winnington, what's up, fam?
What up, Matt?
What's up, brother?
Oh, my God. Ball. It's over.
John D.
Oh, my God. Fucking Rams.
Let's go.
I hate the Rams. I hope they lose every rest of the game the rest of the fucking season.
What's up, John?
Fucking Rams.
Neo Askra, 2020 and 2021 first, 2020 second. Love it. In. Done for Ramsey. In.
So 2 first and a second?
No.
Why not?
It's ridiculous.
For a 24-year-old, you're not talking about a guy
I
that's a
don't- I
26,
understand.
even
He's a fucking
27-year-old.
he's an asshole.
Oh, no, he's not.
No, he's not. This because he's doing a great job with what he's doing with Jacksonville. He called out sick on Monday. He's fucking,
Yeah.
oh, my back hurts. Oh, I'm gonna go have a kid. Like, what's going on, dude? Like,
Gotta
I feel
go
like that
have a
kid.
kid.
I feel like that kid came out of nowhere.
I
Dude.
think
Where'd that kid come out of
I
nowhere?
think the kid did come
The
out
kid
of
came out of
nowhere.
nowhere.
I feel like the kid's like 6 months away.
I don't even think he fucks women. So I don't know where the kid's coming from.
I think the kid's 6 months away. Rob Lutman, what up, Rob?
What up, slut?
Slut man. I can't believe it.
missed
John
it.
says, Howie get Ramsey. So the poll, the Eagles will win the NFC East. Do you agree or disagree?
Listen, I'm not-
Family, let us know. Chime in. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. A2D Radio is where you can find us. iHeartRadio, Spotify, Spreaker, Google Play, SoundCloud. Go ahead.
You're good.
I know.
I said from the get that I thought they would, and I'm not changing my stance now.
All
We're
right.
1-0 in the division. I understand the Cowboys are off to a hot start, but they haven't played anybody yet. We know this. They're going to play people, so I still believe that we will win the division. 10-6, 11-5. I mean, I think the Cowboys might have around the same record as us, but hopefully we beat them twice and win the division.
Right.
So I'm still right there.
Yeah, I still think this football team can go 12-4.
I mean, that's a lot.
They could.
We could, yeah.
Yeah.
No one's saying we can't, but that's a 10-2 That's a 10-2 sprint.
Right.
To finish.
Minshew's a pimp. We've been watching him down here for 3 hours before the show even started. He's a stud. Foles lost his job the first time he threw a football.
He's a gamer. He's an absolute gamer because he's been getting his ass kicked in this game.
Foles lost his job when Minshew was born. All right? When Minshew was born, Nick's career's done.
The one you posted the other day about he told a kid at camp, "Don't worry, kid. If you work out, you can one day be the greatest." And the kid was Tom Brady.
That's a great one, right? There's some great memes out there.
He's got to continue to play well if these are going to keep coming in. And the more he wins and the more he plays well, these are just going to become.
He handled it well today, being down on the road. He's made some big time throws. But back to the poll. So you still agree? You agree?
I'm going to disagree, but that of course is going to change tonight, or can change tonight, when the Dallas Cowboys actually face a team that's in the NFL.
Get a clue, Jesse. 9-7. Get a clue. Go ahead.
No, but as of right now, what you see from with the Cowboys is a very good team right now. And what I don't like from the Eagles is the slow starts and the consistent slow starts. I'm not saying that can't change, and I'm not saying the Cowboys come back to earth once they start playing NFL teams. But as of right now, I'm going to disagree just based off what I've seen.
No, that's fair. I mean, I don't care who you played. You play who you play, and you go beat them.
Absolutely.
Our schedules are very similar, so I'm not going to go, oh, you didn't play nobody. I'm going to tell you that we're 2-2 at the quarter of the year, and it's right where we should be essentially on how we played. Up and down, and down, up and down.
Absolutely.
I thought the consistency came obviously more Thursday night, and they were able to take advantage of something that's a weakness of the Green Bay Packers, which is run defense.
Absolutely.
All right, don't let them pin their ears back. Don't let them tee off, and it opened up the pass. Carson had a great game. Offensive line had a great game. Now, every week you're not going to have that same game plan.
Right.
And that's fine. I'm a 55-45 guy. That's fine. You're going to throw the ball more in this league unless you have big leads. You just are. So you throw the ball to get leads. And, looking to project going forward with this football team, they can run the ball. Their offensive lines, we have the best quarterback in the division. All right, we've seen that. And Dak's had a really good start to his year. But Carson's better, okay? So I'm not even going to get into that game. All right, our offensive lines are right there with each other, okay? They got a better running back than us. But if you combine our running backs, it's a damn good tandem of a thunder and lightning going on back there when Miles holds on to the football.
No, I agree.
Right? And you see that. Now, you're going to get Deshaun back as the season moves on here. So every win you can get without him, especially Sunday coming up, where you can get to 3-2 without him, without Jernigan, and without Jalen Mills, and you're going to start getting some of these guys back. That's when people talk about, the Packers lost this guy and this guy. Dude, you check our injury report? Yep. We got some big names out, brother.
Everybody
gets banged up.
Everybody's got injuries.
100% injury rate in the NFL.
Everybody's got injuries, and no one gives a fuck about your injuries. So you just got to play. Next man up.
As of right now,
next man up mentality.
I'm going to agree with the poll question that the Eagles will win the NFC East. I agree with that because, like Will said, that I had them win the NFC East by a game or two before the season started. I think it's us and Dallas head-to-head. I think we're pretty even football teams. That's why it might be hard for either team to win 2 in this series and go 2-0. It smells like it smells right off the bat like a split. That doesn't mean either team can't win 2. That's just how it smells off the bat because I think they're even.
Smelled like a split last year.
So you got to make up. So to me,
you
have to make up. You have to make up the game somehow somewhere else on your schedule. And Sunday's a game where it's a game you can make up.
Yeah.
With a Jets team coming in that's been limping.
Listen, we have to beat
time.
the Jets at home. That's just bottom line. You have to beat the Jets at home.
If you're the team you think you are, you have to. You're absolutely right. There's no question that you have to beat them.
Absolutely have to beat the Jets.
You got to take care. You got to take care of the easy ones on your schedule, and I mean easy with big time air quotes.
Big pick here.
All right, Jacksonville going for the win, 33-yarder.
Josh, don't call me Ferrari Lambo.
Yeah, this is buried, by the way.
It better be buried.
Barry talk. Boom. Ball game. Wow. Denver 0-4. Go get that first pick.
Cha-ching.
Tank it.
Christmas.
Tank it. Ryan said Jared Goff needs Gurley to have a full involvement
Chris Harris first,
in the offense in order to succeed. Very similar to Dak and Zeke relationship. Goff hasn't looked good all year so far. Yeah, he hasn't. He still threw for over 400 yards today. But I agree with you, right? He hasn't looked – I'm not a big Goff guy. And having great running backs help these quarterbacks and vice versa. Like, I'm not going to take anything away from either one of them because I think they're both talented. I think Dak, because of his escapability and how big he is, might be able to be. You could make the argument he's better than Goff because he's bigger. In certain aspects of the game. But Goff as a pure pocket passer is better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right now.
Right now. So, we're going to find out Sunday Night Football against a damn good defense in their place. You know what I mean? That's a damn good Saints defense, too.
I think it's a low-scoring game tonight. I've been saying it. I think it's like a 20-17 game.
Rob Brinkman says Dallas is about to get housed. You think? Really? You think house? I think it's a close football game. Jesse Nichols, you lose to the Jets and you won't make the playoffs. Well, I think
we're in a pretty much. It doesn't mean that we won't make the playoffs.
Yeah, I can't buy into that yet.
I'm
not gonna be happy.
Losing to the Jets is gonna be bad.
Don't want to lose to the Jets.
Matt Wayington says, agree that winning Green Bay combined with the long week gets them settled. Listen, Matt, I agree with you. This is the team I know, man. They're just resilient as hell. I talked about it on feels like 4 shows now, even before the Green Bay game, and it's a team we all talk about that. When their backs are against the wall and everybody thinks they're out or everybody thinks they're not good enough, they rally with each other.
Up.
Okay, it wasn't just rallying around Nick Foles. It was rallying around the aspect that, hey, you don't think we're good enough now. Okay, it's the same thing you saw on Thursday night. Oh, we're not good enough now? Okay, we're going to impose our will. And when you went up front and you shut the run down and you run the football, you're not going to lose games. And even more resilient is when you're down 10-0 in that football game. Mm-hmm. Okay? Because that's easy time to quit now. On the road, hostile environment. But how resilient of a group is this, led by their leader, Doug Peterson? It's a resilient as hell group. So
always been. Since he's been here, we've been extremely resilient.
Until that ends, I agree with this poll question. Because it's not how you start, it's how you finish, and this team's always finishes well.
Yeah. Always finish
Always. Well. So if you get through the first 6 at a 4-2, you're set up to go on a run, a big-time run.
And one of those 4 would be a win at the Cowboys.
Absolutely.
That's the next game after the Jets.
That's why you hope that it's not a looking ahead game. But 10 days off, you lick your wounds a little bit. Some guys are banged up.
The 10 days off is huge.
And like Carson said, the short week actually helped them. Because they didn't have to sit around. You didn't have to listen to too much of the outside noise. You didn't have to worry and mope about last week's win. You had to get back to it, get on the road, and take care of business. And that's what they did.
Mark Schwartz says Dallas is getting trounced tonight. Yeah, no, exactly what you did. It's one thing you win that game at home. Mm-hmm. It's one thing you go, you have 2 goal line stands too on a defense that's beat up. You know what I mean? Not fully.
Showed mocks.
That's mocks. That's toughness.
And
that's credit to Jim Schwartz too because he's a mocks guy. Yeah. We talked about it when there was that ridiculous article that Jim Schwartz was here to take Doug Peterson's job. Remember that? And I crushed. I was hammering. Okay, but he's a mocks guy. He's an alpha male though. He is. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that mocks translates to your players. And I think the same thing with Doug. You know what I mean? Doug's a big ball. Let me hang it out there. And again, when you build a culture like that, it's stuck. And you can't say it's not a culture when you win a Super Bowl.
I hope McVay dies on the way home from this game. I understand that you're down 15, the game's over, but they just ran the ball with 6 seconds left from the 50-yard line. You throw a Hail Mary there?
Well,
you're not going to throw a Hail Mary there?
Better, 4th and 9 run or draw or that?
William Gore.
Well, Freddie Kitchens stinks. We know this.
I agree. Run defense wasn't good. That's why they were able to do it. Because Jesse says, you're not going to do it against better defense.
Jets have a good run D.
And let me tell you something. Okay, but we have a franchise quarterback who can make plays too. That game just dictated, pounded down their throat. All right, he can go throw for 450 himself if you want to have that type of game against certain secondaries.
If you haven't noticed, Green Bay's defense had been playing pretty well before that. Had shut down a couple teams.
Yeah.
So
3-0 football team.
Yeah.
So now we're going to make excuses that this isn't good with them. Okay, I love that. Or their left tackle got hurt. This guy, injury rate's 100% in the NFL. I don't care who got hurt. We got guys banged up. Our best
Everybody gets hurt.
Our biggest explosive weapon offensively, is hurt. Okay? Both our starting D tackles, essentially starter D tackles, your other ones, are hurt. And Jernigan and Malik Jackson. So, I don't want to talk about injuries. I want to talk about what just happened. Okay? We just went and beat a damn good football team in their house when not your season's on the line at all, but it could go in a bad direction.
Yeah.
And it's a rally. It's what this football team is. I love it. I love it. And Ramsey's the icing on the cake, in my opinion.
It's like Will said last week. It's the epitome of that Carolina game 2 years ago, where I know I had that as a blowout. I know I did. You know what I mean?
I ran the Broad Street that night.
That was the night you ran the 4-5.
And look what happened. We went on a one. I ran a 4.65 a couple months later on Broad. It was a 4.75.
It literally just keeps going up. He said 4.5, then he said 4.65, then he just said
No. Me
4.75.
personally, I was a 4.75 guy.
No, you weren't.
You don't want to believe it.
You weren't.
How do you play a skill position and not be a 4.75 guy, Wells?
Because you weren't.
Stop it. I was so. It's a fraud.
I'm not a fraud.
You don't have a clue.
I haven't played.
Clueless. Mark Schwartz, Green Bay defense led the NFL in sacks, too. Yep. That aged well, too, for him, huh, Mark? Jesse Nichols, here he goes. If Adams doesn't go down, you lose. Oh, my God. Well, he went down. If Deshaun Jackson's in that game, how's it play out?
Well, if Adams doesn't go down.
If Malik Jackson's healthy, how's it play out? Tim Jernigan healthy, how's it play out? Shut up, Jesse. I hope you guys get boat raced tonight because all you roaches will scatter. The lights are on,
I don't even want to
and everybody's running home to mommy.
They can win just because of all that kind of shit talking. Like, that's like the.
We give Dallas credit, and these idiots don't. You know what I'm saying? Like we give Dallas credit tons on this show. Way too much. I don't like to, but I try to. We try to be unbiased about shit.
They're a good team,
even though we're Eagles diehards.
Listen, they're a very good team, but. Don't start talking injuries, Jesse, because that's when the injury bug comes to bite you. Oh. You guys got a game later. Be careful. Zeke's on the field later, and I'm cheering. Don't get mad at me. That's all I'm saying.
Don't get mad when you
because I'm right here. I don't give a fuck. I cheered when Irvin was down, too. I'll be the first one to tell you. I was standing up. Whoa! Cart him off. Let's go. Clean him up.
Don't jump into that Salvation Army thing. All right? Don't jump into the Salvation Army.
Go hit that crack pipe, Mike. Got time now.
Jeez, taking Mike down. I love it.
I don't give a fuck.
Take Mike down. Azir Ray. Sorry, I probably didn't say that. Atlanta Strandrick, what do you think? Stinks, honestly. But
he was here in preseason, so
camp.
He knows.
It's a body.
Yeah, it's a guy that was here in camp. He knows the defense. So.
Yeah. Neil said screenshot all his Green Bay comments. Yeah. And because they're going to go to beat you, they're going to go beat you guys next Sunday, too. Just to give you a heads up there. Green Bay goes to Dallas and beats them.
Coming off a game.
10 days.
Coming off a game where they had a 10-0 lead at home. Woo! I don't want to see them there.
Who's your daddy? You know Aaron's your daddy, Jesse.
Better hope you win tonight. 3-2, you're going to be real quiet. The lights are going to be on if they're 3-2 after next week.
Spidey says, knees get blown on turf, Jesse.
Yes, sir.
Watch yourself. Found me on YouTube. Anybody going to read that, or I got to double dip and do everything here? It looks like I got to do everything.
Double dip up.
It's unbelievable. Neil says,
give me a chance to read them? I have it up here.
Oh, do you? Oh, good to have you. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm only here all week.
All right. Nobody said you weren't.
Pootie Stang, yo fam, awesome win Thursday. Bryce Blackwell, ATD, yo, Ramsey will be here by Thursday.
Yeah, he's been on the Thursday kick. I don't know what Thursday means.
Go Saints, y'all got one job.
Yeah, one thing to do.
Pootie, 4 injured corners, get Ramsey now, Howie. John DeCasanova, what up, boys? Good win Thursday. Now let's quack.
Birds, the Eagles quack?
I don't know.
That was a duck thing.
Ducks fly together?
Bryce Blackwell, if we don't get Ramsey, we'll get Harris Jr. I like where your thoughts at there. Probably a lot cheaper.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Henry Butts, I don't think Jags are going to trade him.
Either do I.
Okay. That's fine.
Roscoe says Bucks had to win, Brian. I don't know why they had to win. John DeCasanova, the corners
fuck the Rams.
Played too far off the receivers. We need talent back there or a better DC.
Won the Super Bowl with this one, so let's go get another one then, yeah?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Idiots.
How about Kyle Allen? Dude plays smart. Is Spit Swapper Darnold back for this game? I don't know if he's back yet or not.
It's gonna
he can't kiss for
a
while.
But I don't know. The thing is that
he can't kiss for months.
The thing is that his shit's enlarged, so if he plays sports, he can get killed. Really.
Gotcha. Foolish Demon corrected me. We play Minnesota after the Jets before we play Dallas. So we would be 4-2 heading to Dallas.
Well, let's relax, Greg.
Yeah.
You're not just giving us wins in Minnesota.
No, I said we could.
Calm the fuck down.
2 road games, Minnesota, then Dallas.
Yeah,
both
and then Buffalo.
And then
we go 3 in a row.
3 in a row.
That was what the NFL did to us because they thought the Phillies were going to be good.
That's cute. John says Jacksonville don't have the money to pay Ramsey. No, they don't. That's why I think he's getting dealt, John. You know, Wilson just doesn't want to talk about him getting dealt because he's just scared money don't make money.
I'm not scared money. I'm just saying you want to give up 3 first-round picks for this fucking
Who said 3? You keep saying 3.
They turned down 2, so what else? What are you going to offer then? They're probably asking for 3, I would assume.
I'll take 2 first, a second, and a 4th.
Oh, my God.
For
4 picks?
For the best player in his position in the league who's 24? Are you guys okay?
I'm good with 2 first.
Listen, you're talking about a guy who can't draft well anyway. So you got something to say back to that?
Is he?
4 players might not even ever equal the caliber of career this guy could have. And you're going to go. Maybe not, though.
Maybe he comes here, he gets beat a couple times, and he fucking whines and cries and pisses his way the fuck out of here like he just did in Jacksonville.
Grow up. You don't get beat there.
You don't
He pisses
know.
his way out. It was about getting dollars and cents.
Got beat the other day when we were watching it.
Oh, my God. He got beat 1 time. Grow up, Will. Grow up. You got an agenda. You got a hatred agenda. So you don't want to do the deal.
I'm just giving you the opposite. I'm giving you the opposite side.
No, it's scared. It's scared.
It's not
opposite
scared.
Side.
It's not scared at all.
Listen.
I'm not giving up more than 2 first-round picks for a guy. If they don't want him for 2 first, then fuck off. We're not getting him. Go after somebody else.
Why not?
Or just wait. We got guys coming back. Everyone's freaking the fuck out. Okay? Obviously, the Packers threw all over us because they can't run the ball against us at all. They couldn't even move the fucking line. So their only chance was to throw the ball on us. So that's why the numbers were even more inflated than they probably would have been.
Okay,
but I'm saying, like, we still have guys. Jalen Mills will be back. Now, I like Jalen Mills.
I like
so do you.
Jalen.
But I'm saying, like, guys are going to say Jalen Mills isn't good. But Jalen Mills was a starter on a fucking Super Bowl winning team. So we got guys that are still coming back. Let's not freak the fuck out. Another knee-jerk shit. Everyone knee-jerks. Our defense has gotten better through the year. The last couple of years, every year, under fucking Jim Schwartz, our defense has gotten better as the years going on.
I agree with that. But with these opportunities,
5 corners, though, right now.
These opportunities, real quick.
We just signed Skandrick, so.
Calm down. Okay?
I'm not saying it's a guy.
Stop.
So we have a 6th.
Stop.
But
stop. Let me say something. When the
we're
opportunity
down 5.
When the opportunity
down
comes,
4, I think. Right? I don't know. We got guys that are hurt. I understand guys are hurt.
Vontae Maddox is dead.
No, he's alive.
Darby's out. Jones is out. LeBlanc and Mills. We're down 5.
How do you know Jones is out? These guys.
He left the game.
Yeah, but we got 10 days off. They'll be all right to play.
He's also a porcelain doll, as we
we
find
know that.
out.
you keep talking about these other guys. I'm going to tell you something about the guy. When you have these opportunities to get a player of his caliber at his age, don't often come.
No, they're few and far between.
They don't come around too much. So when you have that opportunity to go get it, maybe you got to give up a little bit more than you're comfortable. But you can, in the back of your mind, you know a guy's 24 freaking years old and is already probably the best corner, the best player at his position. Okay, you already know this.
I don't know if he's the best player in his position.
All right, top three then.
Top three.
Okay, you already know it at 24. So in the back of your mind, if you got to give up a little bit more than you wanted to, your window doesn't close.
You also know there's a
your
bit
window
of a
doesn't close because of it.
Bitch. You also know that.
But when they already turned down 2 firsts, I don't really know what their leverage is by keeping them and keeping this going. Like, I don't think the price tag has to be that high.
I can't believe they turned down 2 firsts. I feel like that's you could. I'll trade anyone in the league that's not a quarterback for 2 firsts. Right. Anyone. Seriously.
Who knows they even really turned it down?
Well, that's what they.
Well,
Jason Lockenfora, who I don't even trust, says they turned it down 2 firsts.
I don't think so. That's why I think they turned down a first and some other picks. But I think if somebody really ponied up,
if you call them tomorrow and say we'll give you our next 2 first-round picks for them, and they say no, then fucking hang up. And
okay.
Be like,
Well, I make a call again though. I make a call again and say, all right, a 2nd and a 4th to get it done. You guys are with the shoe. What are you playing, Madden? What are you playing, Madden?
I'm not playing Madden. I'm just.
Are you playing
franchise
Madden? Are you playing Madden?
No.
You're talking about trading the next 2 years of drafts. I want to trade that all.
No, I'm talking about getting the best player in his position.
You're like, you are right now. You're like Mike Dickett when he went to the Saints and traded his entire draft for Ricky Williams, who was there for 2 years, smoked his way right out of the fucking New Orleans.
Okay.
So
now we're comparing a guy.
No, but this guy has done bitched his way the fuck out of Jacksonville, hasn't he?
Not yet, has he?
Oh, he's about to, though, hasn't he? He's trying his best.
All right, because Top Golfman, you don't like Top Golfman.
Apparently, he needs to call Antonio Brown and get those fucking internet guys to get him out like they got Brown out. Because he's trying his best to get out.
Why are you scared about some picks?
I'm not scared. The dude's trying his best to get out. He's a crumb. You want to give up 3 first-round picks for a fucking crumb? What if he comes here and gets beat a couple times? He's going to be crying like he's there.
We got a locker room.
Cancer.
We got a locker room.
He's a cancer.
No, he's not. No, he's
crying
not.
Cancer.
No, he's not. His teammates like him a lot.
How do you know that?
Because I seen it.
Yeah, I'm sure they love him.
I can see
sure
it with
they
my
love
eyes.
this fucking circus that he's putting them the whole fucking team through.
What?
Sure they love it.
What? The birth of a kid?
Fucking
You're a clown.
God,
you're an issue.
The birth of a kid. I'm not talking about the birth of a kid.
You're disgusting.
I'm talking about the fact
You're disgusting.
I want to be traded. Oh, I might not play for him. I might still play for him again. I still want to be traded. He's a
Who
fucking
leaked
piece
it?
of shit.
Who leaked it, asshole?
Him.
Who leaked it? No, they didn't. They did.
Him.
See, now your facts are
Him.
wrong. Now your facts are wrong.
You don't know that.
Oh, I know that for a fact.
You don't know that for
I know that for a fact.
Because
it happened. It happened
he
tonight.
said that.
No, because they said it.
Because he said it.
He had to do a presser the next day because of it. He had to do a presser the next day because of it.
You don't know.
You don't know shit.
You don't know shit.
You're an issue.
You don't know shit.
I'm not here to point fingers at who's clueless here. I'm not.
You don't know shit, so it's fine.
Oh, okay.
You haven't been writing fucking all year.
D-backs, I've never been wrong, and you know it. And you know it.
You're decent at D-backs.
Okay, so give me this
But
one
you've been wrong.
and trade it all.
You've been wrong.
I would trade it all for. Listen, when you got opportunities like trade it all for like some of the better players in a sport that are a certain age, you give up your assets. We talk about it in baseball. We talk about it in other sports. Proven talent will win over unknowns any day. Okay, any day.
I agree.
You're worried about a fourth?
I totally agree. I'm worried about we're going to get more than 2 firsts for
Why
a
not?
player in this league that's not a star quarterback. That makes no sense. That's fucking senseless.
It's senseless.
It's senseless.
So great DBs can't change games?
No.
Why not?
Because they're just going to throw to the other side of the field. You guys are going to be like, well, we got Ramsey. Too bad they're still throwing for 350. That's a shame.
Everybody's going to throw a little bit, Wills. But
No shit.
But you get a guy who's aggressive. You get a guy who's
He's not a ball hawk again.
Oh, my God.
I
Now he's
know.
not a ball hawk.
He's a cover corner. Cover corners don't – like Deion Sanders, I would have made the trade for because you know what? He was a ball hawk. He was the guy that made shit happen. This guy's not a ball hawk. He's a fucking cover corner. Congratulations. He's Bobby Taylor.
Oh, my God.
He's a younger Bobby Taylor.
24 years old. Has how many
Yes,
career,
you love that one.
career
don't you?
interceptions?
He's Bobby the blanket
How
all
many
over.
career interceptions again?
Got 9.
9 and
3 full seasons. That's
Okay.
not a ball hawk.
At 24, that career's going to end well.
That's not a ball hawk.
If that
at all.
numbers stay the same, you're going to say that guy was a ball hawk.
Oh, he's a ball hawk.
That's what you'll say if he plays till he's 34 and has the same numbers.
Stop it.
You'll say that.
3 guys that are ball hawks have 6 picks a year.
Okay, that can't go up.
No. He's a cover corner. I told you.
Doesn't
He
go
can't-
up when
he
he's not
can't
getting
catch.
thrown at.
He can't catch the ball.
When you play with more leads.
Not getting thrown at. He was like the 28th ranked corner last year.
Oh, by who, Wills?
By guys that watch him get beat.
No,
all
you don't
fucking
even have
day.
the answer on who. You just made up a number, and you're wrong. I know you. I've known you for too long for that. You're just going to make up numbers.
Nothing's research. You know this. Shit's
like,
natural.
Holy crap, he went 28. He went really low on that ranking.
Yo, he was something like that.
Wow,
though.
people are crushing it. You're clueless, Bobby Taylor.
I just threw Bobby Taylor out because I knew Tom would love it. But he's a tall cover guy like Bobby Taylor was.
Yeah, but he hits.
Bobby Taylor was a stud, though.
Jalen hits.
Bobby
Tristan
Taylor was
Russo, the
stud.
real question should be, who can we get besides Ramsey? It's probably Chris Harris. They're 0-4.
I would love Chris Harris.
They're 0-4. I mean,
Chris
that
Harris
smells
isn't
like
a
it.
fucking asshole either.
Oh, you don't know that. Now
I
you
know, I do know that.
Now you know guys.
They say he's the best, one of the best guys in the league, Chris Harris.
Oh, my God. Who?
He
again?
won Man of the Year. He won Man of the Year the one year.
Oh, my God. That could be so. You toss a couple dollars to a couple people.
Oh, my
You
God.
can get things
They're
done.
the worst.
You can get things
They're
done.
the worst. They're all doing stuff. It's tough to win Man of the Year.
No, it's not. Oh, my God. That was tough to win Man of the Year.
Bryce Blackwell
He might not
died
even
over
want to
Bobby
know.
Taylor, too.
Yeah,
Bryce
I know.
Blackwell. Fool's
I'm just-
Demon's like, this is classic. I miss this. So glad football's back.
That's what we do.
Nandi was older, man. Nandi was later on in his career. Jalen's not even at the prime of his career
Namdi
yet.
was like 27 or 28. Yeah, he was later 20s. But he still was considered the best cover corner in the league when we got
Yeah,
him.
not this guy, though.
Still was considered best cover corner in the league when we got him. Fucking third day here, he's eating lunch in his fucking car. We should have known there was a problem immediately. Well, our new free agents eat lunch in his fucking car. Fuck, we're fucked.
We're done.
Ramsey gonna do the same shit.
No, he's not. Bill Middlebrook, 50 games, 9 interceptions, and never missed a game until now.
I'm not saying that he's a bad player at all.
Kyle
I'm
Meter
with
says
you.
Wilson
Top
hates
3
great players.
Corner in the league. Also,
You
we're supposed to
You
disagree.
hate greatness. That's what Kyle said. You hate great players.
I hate great players. Who else do I hate?
No, Nandi wasn't a safety, Spidey. Nandi was a
Namdi
corner.
was a corner. He was the best cover corner in football when we got him.
What happened to Xavier Howard? TTP wants to know. It's another good name, but
Oh, my God. Marcus Peters did get killed. On
how
that
many
fucking-
picks are teams allowed to have, though? You know what I mean? Like, is Miami allowed to trade another person? Is that like even allowed? Is that like some backdoor thing? Like not on things like slow down over there.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, you're not allowed to have 4 first-round picks.
You're not allowed to have
Calm down.
700 picks in the draft.
We're not doing a whole draft
next up,
based on
next
you.
on the clock, the Miami Dolphins.
Next on the
next
clock.
on the clock, Miami Dolphins.
Next
We're
on the
just,
clock.
we're just going to put 45 minutes on the clock. The Dolphins are up 4 times in a row.
Marino's coming out 14 times.
Dan, just stay there, Dan.
John DeCasanova. Carson so far this season is on pace to have 40 touchdowns, and we get Deshaun back, so we're really going to be scary.
Agreed.
And then he says, the way I see it is if we don't get Ramsey and Amari's going to kill us. Let's shut these Cowboys up. Another thought in my mind, but the 2 Giants games aren't automatic locks anymore with Danny Dimes out there.
Nah, I'm not there.
Would you stop it?
Down.
First off,
down.
all you Giants fans, I can't wait for the next 2 weeks when you guys get fucking steamrolled. 2 fucking actual teams coming in that have defenses. Steamroll time.
Who's coming in?
I got the Pats. I know that.
Oh, night.
Good night.
Bill, have fun with that one.
No, that's quick.
That'd be a 9 for 42er.
They got the Pats and they got 2 good teams. I know that.
No, listen, he's not bad, but calm down.
Pats and Vikings, maybe.
But calm down. He did the 2 picks today too. Bad balls. So
Well, I'll take that. I did start him in DFS, and
all right, well,
that
congratulations.
was solid.
Trevor Harris says Danny Dimes is the worst nickname ever.
First off, they didn't have to do anything because as soon as they put Haskins in, Washington couldn't even fucking move the ball. Dwayne Haskins stinks. At least you got that going for you in New York, is that you didn't draft Dwayne Haskins. You got that going for you.
Where's that?
Because I'll take him over Dwayne Haskins
Hold
any
on.
day of the week.
Hold on. What does that say? Written on draft night. Dwayne Haskins.
Dwayne Haskins stinks.
Yeah. Dwayne Haskins does stink.
And then what did we write last week?
Oh, guaranteed to win tomorrow. And I said, I guarantee to win against the Packers right here. And I said, Packers miss playoffs. So 2 right now. 2 possible.
Packers miss playoffs.
I just threw it out there. I was aggressive
Why?
that night. It was just one of
They
the
got to play Dallas in 2 weeks. We want them to win that game.
I was just writing things. I started writing. No notes.
He was being aggressive that night.
No notes, just predictions. Just guarantees. But Haskins stinks. And guess what? John, first off, Jake Gruden, what are you doing, dude? Like, first off, I don't think he's good anyway. All right? But the fact of the matter is, if you're going to start Case, you finish with Case and you give the guy a full work week to go with first-team guys.
I thought the same thing.
That's terrible. You should have been fired the second you did that because this isn't how it goes now. You let Case finish it off. You already stink. All right, so what are you're in desperation
Dude,
mode?
it's still the first quarter too.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if you're gonna put him in the first quarter, why not have him
Start him.
Why is he not practicing with the first team?
Yeah.
That's exactly
Say he
it.
didn't practice the first team all week.
And that was
you gave your team no chance to win against a shitty team.
And that was
By putting
reported.
this dude in.
Hold on, I got breaking news from Zach Barrett. Brian Wilson. Eugene Robinson won Man of the Year with the Falcons in 1998.
And they raped a girl.
Hold on, they got caught with a prostitute who was an undercover cop the day before the Super Bowl that year. That award doesn't mean shit. Yell it louder for the people in the back, Zach.
I remember Eugene Robinson.
Let's go.
I remember that happening.
Let's go.
But it was Eugene.
Over the show. Yeah.
Over the show.
Over the show.
I gotta disagree with you. I love it. It's called agree to disagree. For a reason.
Absolutely.
But they were saying like on NFL Network prior to the game, like how short the leash was for Case Keenum. Again, like,
What?
yeah, why don't you just start the kid then?
Yeah,
It's
then
short.
start
The
the-
leash
Like,
is short. The
What
leash is short
did
after
you
the
see
game.
from Monday night that Case Keenum needed to start this game? Like, what? Because he came back.
He got a first down and then
He got a first down.
and the ball ripped out of his hands.
And they were like, as soon as he throws a pick or makes a bad, incomplete, Dwayne Haskins coming in. What happened? That ball got tipped. And next thing you know, Dwayne Haskins in the game. I'm like, yeah, like why not start the kid? Let the kid have a whole week of practice, like you said.
It makes no sense. It's just
Because
it's what bad coaching staff
Because
do.
That's what
during
the
it is.
week they don't practice with the ones.
No,
The twos get very little reps.
They play with it just makes no sense. Makes
And no wonder the
sense.
kid couldn't do anything today.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, he
I don't think he's
stinks.
very good anyway. But
Stinks.
But you still got to have him practicing with the first team if you're
No,
going to.
absolutely. You're going to do it, you do it right. So, fam, if you're just joining us, the poll question brought to you by our doc, make him yours, Dr. Paul Vidal, Specialized Physical Therapy, LLC, Burlington, Cherry Hill, Princeton locations. The Eagles will win the NFC East. Do you agree or disagree? And like I said to start the show, I'm excited to see these poll results because I think Thursday changed the pulse in this city a little bit too because there's a lot of frauds running around. There's a lot of season over junkies that needed to have been slapped around a little bit, and we did it here. All right? We can't save them all, but we did it. We try to save everybody who's an idiot, but you can't save a kid that just doesn't care or listen. You can't save that kid.
Can't save them all.
We tried. We tried.
Can't save them all.
And I'm not here to puff, and I know other guys aren't, but I will. Guarantee this one. We told you this one.
We saw it coming Thursday
I'm right.
morning.
Yeah.
I saw it right with you. I didn't say just myself. I said guys guaranteed.
We saw. Listen, we've always said when the back's against the wall,
They fight.
We've always come out fighting. Okay, we always have.
And I agree.
Under this coaching staff.
And I agree to the poll. You agree. Greg does not agree. Disagrees with the poll question. Chime in. And like I said, for everybody out there listening, you can find us on iHeartRadio as well as Spotify, Spreaker, Google Play, SoundCloud, as well as everywhere you're listening, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube as well. Trevor Harris, Tom, you can't fix stupid sometimes. Nope. Stupid is, but stupid what is?
Stupid is as stupid does.
Yeah, stupid is as stupid does.
Foolish
Sir.
Demon. Darren Sharper was a perennial Man of the Year candidate. We saw
I'm not
what happened there,
I'm
too.
not sure that Darren Sharper was a perennial Man of the Year candidate.
Keep them coming, family.
Darren Sharper, one of the hardest hitting safeties in the league.
We're burning the whole house down.
Darren Sharper.
Did Ray Caruth win one, too? I mean, I feel like as we're going here.
Ray Cruz definitely didn't win one.
Renee
All right.
Ballard, hey.
What up?
What up, Renee?
TTB, I'm almost as hyped for this Cowboys-Saints game as I would for an Eagles game.
Oh, I agree.
And then
I'm not that hyped, but I would like to see
Foolish
Cowboys
Demon
lose.
mentions that Tyrod Taylor was replaced by Baker in the middle of the game, too. But I thought it was also later in the season, too. Like
It was, I
week
think.
7, week 8 or something like that.
I don't think it was that late. I think it was like I thought it was like week 5 or 4
I thought it was like
5.
4 or 3.
All
Yeah, it
right,
was
so
like-
we're right around that same
It's
area
right around
then.
that time, but was it first quarter though? I just don't understand the first quarter pull. Like if you're going to have the guy
Don't trust
at
me?
least halftime, you bring halftime you come out and you put the other guy in.
don't
But
trust me?
what the fuck? I just don't get it.
Mike Parker, box of chocolates, my dude. Tristan
Never know
Russo.
what you're going to get.
We should absolutely destroy the Jets. You would
Yeah,
hope.
you don't destroy teams in this league sometimes though, which is unfortunate. But you would think if the Jets come in without Darnold, everything lines up that we should be able to beat the brakes off that team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And hopefully we do because we need one of them. We need one of them really feel good about yourself games. You know,
Easy ones.
puff your chest out type game.
Easy one, especially going on the road for a while.
Yeah.
Now, this is a must-win game because of the road trip you have coming up. This becomes a must-win early on in the year.
really-
Packers wasn't even as a must-win as this becomes.
Yeah.
Because this isn't a good football team coming in.
I think
They're not playing
I
well.
thought we said that Thursday. We said even if we happen to lose to the Packers, the Jets is a must win.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Foolish, it was week 4. So it was this
Yeah.
week.
Yeah. So this week.
Yeah.
So where do you grade? I'll go over some grades with you too, family.
We're
Now,
quarter of the way through the season already, which is crazy. NFL season always flies by.
do you grade this team as a C? As overall, and then we'll get into some individual players.
Overall, no, I wouldn't give him a C right now.
No, just asking 2 and 2.
I'll give him a C plus. But
That's a C.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it's a C.
maybe
Jeez,
B
God.
minus.
Struggle.
You know, but it's still obviously you can't give him too high because we lost 2 games.
Yeah,
Now we Carson basically threw 2 game-winning touchdown passes in losses, but we still lost both those games.
Right.
So maybe a B minus.
Yeah, I can't go any higher.
I'll low B it.
I can't go any higher than a C just because you see the deficiencies we have on that back half, or actually our entire defense, and then the slow starts on offense are concerning because they continue to happen. Now, yes, we're able to, at least the slow starts, get over that and get rolling offensively, but we're still, especially the defenses in the back half and the losing of the corners that we have so much, we're
We
2
can
and
really
2.
stop the run, which
We're
is nice.
2 and 2. We're a C.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a B minus because of the opportunities, that you were there, right? And they're controllable things almost. There's things that, hey, when you get better players back, they make catches. It's real
Yeah,
simple.
yeah,
Like Alshon comes back, you make catches, you win games. So I knew that could be corrected not by them players specifically, but by this team, by this football team, and by that core. So that was like our big weakness. Now, listen, the secondary is concerning, but I'm a B minus. I am, and I'm not projecting that into like Sunday's game. I'm, after the first 4 games, I'm a B minus. It'd be more of a C if they weren't in with almost game-winning touchdowns dropped.
Yeah,
Right,
I'd be
yeah,
more
that's
of
what
a
I'm
C.
saying,
Yeah,
like, we could easily be 4-0. We could.
TTP agrees with the poll, and he's going to go B minus.
All right, let's go, TT.
Bryce-
He's right with us.
Let's go,
Bryce
baby.
Blackwell, C minus, C plus for defense, offense. Actually, he gave the defense an F, offense C minus.
I can't give the
I
defense.
can't give
go
an F because
F.
teams can't run on us.
Yeah.
Well, they can't
So
run
I'll
on us. We
say-
had 2
I'll
goal
say-
line
but it's
stands
still-
too, and one to
and
win
then
the game. I
It's
can't.
still D plus.
He then corrected it C minus, C plus.
Okay, yeah, I give the defense like a C minus, and I might even give the offense like a B minus. B plus ish to get me to you know what I mean? B plus to get me to B minus. You know what I mean?
Tell you what, after the second quarter, I feel like our offense has been almost an A, but because of the slow starts, I'll give it like a B minus.
TTP agreed with the statement I had earlier. The Lions giving Kansas City a run for their money.
Not it.
Made me feel a little better about our loss.
Absolutely. John says Eagles can't be blitzing every game. No, the front four needs to get home, and it's killing you with no Jernigan. You know, because you're getting no rush out. You know, but listen, I don't care. You got a lot of money up there still. Guys got to get home. Guys got to figure it out. We had a better pass rush.
And what happened Thursday when we did get home?
Jeremy Bewin, what's up, fam? What's up, Jeremy?
What up, Jeremy?
Tristan says, let's go Saints. And Trevor Havers, who would spend $84 million on Kirk Cousins? And Kyle,
the Vikings.
We need Ramsey. And Mark Schwartz, let's go. Who dat? Who dat?
Force B-. Force Demon.
Overall?
B-.
B-?
Yeah, that's where we're at.
And what did you say? Where do you grade the offense? Where did you have the offense at?
B-, I said.
Okay, did you say B-? Where were
Well,
you?
I'll take the offense separately, and yeah, I'll give them a B-. Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Because like with your overall grade, the offense potentially had the chance to win those 2 games.
Yeah.
And it just didn't happen.
I give them a B+ because I have to get to the B- overall.
Right.
And I give the defense a C-.
Even if you give the Lions game a loss, because that's a tough catch. Granted, it went right through JJ's hands.
Sure.
But
you don't want to be greedy.
The other one, the Nelson one, it's a fucking handoff, basically. It's a long handoff. Like, you got to make that catch.
It was like Corey Davis today, over the middle. Did you see that one?
You got to make that
Literally
catch.
hit him right here.
Got to make that
Hi,
catch.
Corey.
Ralphie says day 2,876 and still no Ramsey. Let's go. Let's go. Easy, Clay. Yo, your boy can sling it, Clay. The second he came out the womb, he took Foles' job.
I'll tell you what.
He can spin it.
We got a little Minshew mania going on over here. We watched like that whole game. He played really well.
Really good.
Really well.
The way, quite a one pass when he moved all around the pocket and then still stepped up and threw a dime piece. Oh, man, that just tells you everything you know about a guy.
He took some
you know
hits.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He took some hits in that game. And he stayed with it. It's impressive. I mean, I was saying that he's not just going to – I was saying that they're going to give Nick the job back, but if he keeps winning games, they ain't going to give Nick the job back.
John, I wouldn't have traded for Clowney. I know he had a pick today, but the dude can't even get – that's the first play I feel like of his career.
Yeah.
I mean –
the last time he made a good play was in that bowl game.
if you don't have double-digit sacks playing alongside J.J. Watt, you're not worth all them picks.
Yeah.
That's simple.
And he's never had double-digit sacks playing on the other side of the best D end in the football.
Yeah, I can't give up that much for you. Chrome says defense is a hard C-. Not concerned about the defense front as much as some people are, but the secondary is awful. Well, I think they're hand in hand.
Hi, Gary.
Schwartz said it today. They go hand in hand. Pressure and our D-backs go hand in hand. They got to help each other out with that kind of stuff. But yeah, until Thursday, they were non-existent up front. I saw some life Thursday, and it's going to start with Derek Barnett.
Yeah.
It really does. Brandon Graham, I don't know if he's even around quarterbacks besides picking up the fumble. I don't think he's even around quarterbacks. I haven't seen him around a quarterback all year. I've seen him make some tackles.
He's made some good tackles in the backfield.
Yeah, made some good tackles in the backfield, but I haven't seen him get to the quarterback. And I love BJ. But these guys got to get home. And they come in bunches. We talked about it. They come in bunches. What else? Mark Schwartz. I give them a C because of all the drop passes. Same with Goddard. He dropped that easy one in the end zone. Yeah, I'm making that catch.
Yeah, he
think.
volleyballed that.
I don't think I am. I'm making that catch.
Oh, yeah, we're all making that catch.
Especially Ralphie.
Maybe not Rob.
Or Ralph.
I meant in the room.
Kyle Mager kind of stinks how unlucky Foles is. Here we go.
What
he
stinks?
did nothing to lose his job. And
got
this
hurt.
Minshew guy comes out of nowhere, and it's like he's meant to be in Philly and only Philly. Well, you're right about that because everywhere he goes, it's never good for him. Listen, I don't agree with you a lot, Dad, but you're right on about that one because it's like the one place where –
hey, come on back to be the backup, Nick.
but you could never start again. And the conversation in the city could never say. That's the problem because the idiots would come out.
What if Minshew becomes their starter? Carson gets hurt in 10
stop.
weeks,
Are you
and we
kidding me?
trade for Foles
Are you
back.
kidding me?
No, I'm just saying.
Are you kidding me? Are you okay today?
I'm never gonna do that.
I don't like your style tonight.
I'm just saying.
I don't like your style one bit. You don't want Ramsey. You said
I don't
Wentz.
want Wentz to get hurt. I'm just saying if it happens,
Why are
we
you
can trade
bringing
for
that?
Foles back.
Knock on the wood.
Oh yeah.
Knock on. What are you doing?
I got you.
What are you doing?
It's 100% injury league. You know this.
You just watch your mouth. I told you, 16 games is
I
more
know.
important than playoffs.
I know. That's ridiculous.
Pooty has
That's a ridiculous comment.
No, it's not.
Pooty has a nice triangle, right? So if Minshew takes
What?
Foles' job,
What happened? Pooty has a nice triangle. Oh,
Pink triangle?
heard that somewhere
the
before.
Vikings should trade for Foles because
Say triangle. Did you mean to say triangle, or did you say triangle with a Pooty?
no, I said Pooty has a nice triangle, as in like
Like a pink triangle?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Like in this.
Pink triangle.
So understand-
Connecting dots.
Yeah, understand the names that you're saying first before you throw triangle after it. That's all.
I
I'm
got
here to help you.
Gavin
Here to help
Keller.
you.
Any of you guys going to the game on Sunday? No, Gav. We're going to be sitting here.
Are we? That's happening?
Oh, I'm not going to the game.
Oh, I know. I'm
I know you're not going to the game.
I got a tournament, but I'll go 80 down something, 90 down something to get home in time.
You giving out tickets? Because I'm free.
I'd rather watch it at home.
Listen,
It's a better.
the
I see
ambiance
more.
of the game is
It's
a good
great.
time.
Yes.
But you
Yes.
definitely see more at home for sure.
Jake Friel, if Minshew takes the starting job permanently,
Why is
and he
there
says, "Could you see Foles coming back to Philly?"
No,
I
stop
can't.
it.
I can't. Why are we doing
As
this?
a backup.
Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this?
Stop. It's over.
Trevor wants to know what kind of meds you took today, Wills. I got him.
Well, I'm just bringing shit up, guys.
Roast them.
Roast away, dude.
Tristan says, "I know we're talking birds, but
You guys
bye,
give up 3
Gabe.
first-round picks.
Bye,
Bye,
girl.
Gabe. Bye, girl.
Bye, girl.
Please buy Gabe. I was waiting for, as soon as the game got over, I was just waiting for my phone to go off. Like, Gabe Kapler's been fired.
What are you talking about, Bill? Ramsey going to Seattle just like
Haven't
Clowney
seen
did.
it.
Howie would be outbid. Where's Seattle now have to give up? Okay. If you think he's going to Seattle, I don't buy that one. I do not buy that one. Do you think that one?
Seattle?
Yeah.
No. Because I don't think Seattle's in a spot to sit there and give it all up to go for it right now. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
Like,
they're damn good.
No, they are, but I don't see them in the same, especially offensively. They don't have many weapons on the outside.
Who's that?
Seattle. I mean, it's Lockett and Metcalf, but that's really it.
But you know what they do have is Russell Wilson's a fucking hell of a
True.
player.
You're absolutely right.
Hell of a player.
And he can mask a lot of issues.
He's
You're
a hell of
absolutely right.
He's a hell of a player. I don't think their defense is nearly as good as it used to be. Nowhere near. So he has to mask a lot of problems. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So, but I do think that they could be good enough to get a wild card because of Russell Wilson's that good.
Yep.
That's why. Maybe even win that division because Russell Wilson's that good. Now it's going to be, can they beat San Fran?
Right.
Really. So.
Funny how that works, huh, Clay?
The Rams. I know the Rams are there, but the Rams, again, especially after today, the Rams to me just, I don't know.
They smell.
I don't trust the Rams.
They smell. They got to sniff it.
Yeah, they do.
They got a stench.
It's like there's like some food that's been in your fridge for a while, and you're like, is this good anymore? I don't know. I can't tell. It's like a little bit of a smell to it.
If I'm questioning it, it's not.
Yeah. I feel like
But
I'm
it
not
looks
sure.
good.
It looks like it's still edible.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if it's edible. One of those things.
TTP, you could see the pass rush ramp up and get some momentum after Barnett forced the fumble.
Yeah. Contagious, like hitting.
Yeah.
Just like hitting this.
Foolish. Our defense really isn't that bad. Yeah, we give up a lot of yards, but we aren't any different from the
Well,
rest
foolish.
of the league.
I lost my voice.
And then he
this
said
week. It's tough.
there's like 4 great defenses, and then everybody else is kind of average.
Well, isn't that
The
Jim Schwartz's
Bears
MO?
Are awesome.
Jim Schwartz's MO is give up 20 to 20
And yeah, just
and
stop
and
and
hold
stop in the red zone.
hold field goals
Yeah.
in the red zone.
Stop in the red zone. That's the biggest key. Stop
Carlos
in the red zone.
Guzman, what's good, fam? What's up, Carlos?
What up, Carr?
What up, Carlos?
Mark Schwartz, the Rams are fool's gold. Go ahead. Back to you. Yep.
No,
I agree.
Agreed.
Mark.
Foolish
Agreed.
demon. Just like how great was it that brought him to drop that game sealer and then get the actual
Yeah.
one?
Because we were thinking. I mean, at least I was watching it like, damn, that's going to come back to bite us.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Like that's going to come back to bite us. We're going to talk about that drop pick and another drop, right? I kept thinking in my head, another drop.
And this one wasn't on the offense.
Yeah, it's just like, is this going to be one of these years for us?
Foolish pulling his inner sweeps. Shout out to my Cardinals for taking the Central. World Series 12, here we come. And Pootie Tang, Vikings lost to freaking Chase Daniel.
Yeah. Len Arnone. Hey, Lenny.
What up, Len?
What up, Len?
Number one fan. Mike Parker. I can see the hire being another shot in the dark. He's talking about Capward and the Phillies. Love you, Len. Tristan Russo. I got my champagne bottles and goggles ready, just waiting for breaking Phillies news. I love it, Tristan. I love it, brother.
I'm right with
I was
you.
wondering where he was going.
I
I'm like,
do.
I knew where he was going.
Did you?
I'm right with you. I fucking hate him. I just can't stand his face. And I would love him to fire McPhail and Clintack too, but they're not going to,
I wish they would.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
So at least they can fire Gabe and get him the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I'll start there.
Yeah, I'll start there. Absolutely.
Did anybody watch the game when it ended? Was there booze or anything? Did anyone watch it at all?
I couldn't turn
No,
it
I
on.
didn't watch it.
I was just curious.
Brad Miller homered twice again.
Who?
Brad Miller
Did he?
homered twice again.
Bamboo Brad?
It's a third multi-homer game in the last 2 weeks by Brad Miller. By the way, in case anyone was wondering, just got himself on another team next year. That's what Brad did.
Wherever Gabe's coaching, San Francisco.
Using my line that I just said to you earlier. Now you're just using it.
Yeah,
you
well,
really are
if
struggling.
it's out there.
All right.
What? That is true. That's a
know,
good
but
line
that's
out of
exactly
you.
what I
You use my lines constantly. Don't
Never.
even start with me.
Your lines
Don't
aren't
you
good enough to
start.
use.
You're such a fucking liar.
Mark Schwartz. Why hasn't he been fired yet? Oh, Kapler? I don't know.
Man. I don't want to
If I was
why it hasn't
Middleton,
even
if
fired
I was
yet.
Middleton, I said this before the show. If I was Middleton, right as Gate goes to his presser, I'm walking in and interrupting the press conference and saying, "Hey, this experiment was fun. I don't care what Clintack thinks or McPhail. It's been real."
If I was Middleton, he wouldn't have made it back from Washington.
Well,
If I had to watch that direct
yeah.
for a week or 4 days,
Don't let the door hit you or the good Lord split you.
Gabe,
See ya.
we'll take you home, but you're out.
See, I wouldn't even taking him home. Find a ride. Find a ride, Gabe.
You know,
Nathan Hubbard wants to know the confidence level of Ramsey to Philly. I said 85.
20%.
I mean, when the rumors come out and sit there and say we're going to do whatever we can to pry him, I'm going to say 75, 80% because
Who said that?
I think it came out from the Athletic today or yesterday.
I thought it was Lock and 4 again, that fucking piece of shit.
No, I'm not going to trust Lock and Ford. I'll trust the Athletic though, like a source from the Athletic.
I trust guys from the Athletic, certain guys, but I do like the Athletic. I'm a subscriber.
Me too.
John, I don't think Ramsey would go to the Cowboys. I don't think that's in it.
No, there's
First off, the
you want
Cowboys
to talk about a team that doesn't have
I was
money?
going to say, unfortunately, the Cowboys they
don't have the money.
to pay him, and they don't really need him because they have
Byron
Jones, who's a really damn good
really
fucking
good.
corner. I might, if you ask me who I'd rather take, Jones or Ramsey, it's close. And he's younger than Ramsey, I believe.
And they don't need them also in the sense that their front four and their linebackers do their jobs enough to where their secondary isn't as exposed as it is in the Eagles. You know what I mean? Their linebacking core is really
their
good.
Their linebacking core is really good. I'm not sure how good their front four is.
I mean, DeMarcus Lawrence.
Yeah, he's good. But
Trevor says I would have left
I think-
Kapler
I
in
think-
Miami in August. I would have left him in. I would have left him in LA before we even signed him.
the first game he ever managed, when he took Nola out after 5, we should have fired him right there on the field.
And if you did it, game 2, when you tried to bring Holmy Milner in dry and cold, you're fired.
As soon as he put aviators on, that was
But
that was
the
another,
injuries and the roster and all the other excuses.
No, there was tons. There was tons, and like somebody who just said that with all the talent, and you only go 500. That's a disgrace. Who just said that? That was a great comment. Oh, Mark Schwartz. 500 is a joke and unacceptable.
Yeah.
With all that talent, absolutely is.
I
I don't want to hear about bullpens. Every bullpen stinks in the league besides like 4. You know what I mean?
Our starting pitching
Like,
was bad.
they're all just guys. How do you manage them? How do you get the most out of your players?
Yeah,
Why do when guys come here, for the most part, they have down years, right? Like why is that? And why is he like that wide open when he's that slow? Like what are you worried about getting beat deep?
By Jason Witten.
Yeah, are you just puffing a chest by catching a wide open pass?
Dallas scored this game by 2 touchdowns.
Jeremy B. and says Ramsey and Malcolm are close. No, Ramsey and Darby are close.
Yeah, really, really tight. Actually, Ramsey and Darby are really tight. They played together at Florida State, and Ramsey played high school with Barnett. Yeah.
And Nigel's close with him too.
He said he knows a bunch of guys on the team.
Yep.
He did say that. I did see that interview.
TTP, he says,
85%.
I'm tired of hearing all this Dak love, but right now he's playing well. So you got to call a spade at times. When
Dak's
we're,
pretty good. Dak's pretty good player.
Dak's
Hey,
a
let
pretty good
them
player.
lie about us. We're not going to lie about them. Let them try to act like we're not good enough and this, that, and the third.
I hate Dallas, and I hope they get smoked tonight. But Dallas is a good team. I mean, you just call it like it is. Dallas is a good team. They are.
Todd Womack, Philly Dilly, guys. What up,
What up,
Todd?
brother?
What up, Todd?
Henry Butt's cousin looks bad, or their offensive line. I think it's more cousin.
Nah,
Because
it's cousins.
Dalvin Cook's been killing it.
Listen, this is really simple. This is really simple of what that is. That's a terrible. Well, he got it out of bounds. This is really simple of what the Vikings are. Is that Kirk Cousins hasn't won a big game in his life, never. So that's the problem with the Vikings.
Yep, no,
the
you're
Vikings have a lot of talent all over that team. A lot of talent.
Yeah.
Other teams would kill for that roster.
Yeah, Stephon Diggs is out of that offense right now. He's one of the top wide receivers in the league, and he's zero.
Zero impact.
They haven't been throwing the ball at
Zero
all,
impact.
They haven't been throwing the ball
No,
at all.
I know.
Thielen has barely any catches.
I know.
What's the common theme?
It's Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, so when we talk about the Phillies and their struggles, what's the common theme? Gabe Kapler. Like some things you can just point out. You can find the snake. Now he's got to cut the head off, right? And for the Vikings, it's going to be very tough to cut that head off.
Because you gave $84 million.
Ooh, there was that
I
leg.
thought that was Zeke's.
That
was Zeke's knee for a second.
That was ACL.
Zeke's knee for a second. That's what we always love to see, Rob.
Jesse Nichols comes in like talking that kind of nonsense. Jesse, you go after Jesse now. Tag him.
Listen, that's on Jesse. He was the one that's giving bad karma.
Yep.
By talking injuries.
Crumb
bad karma. Especially before your game starts. That's not good karma.
He's on mine.
Yeah, Bill, we're watching it in the studio.
Todd Womack, Howie's going to get Jalen. I feel it in his bones. Foolish agrees. Dak is pretty good. I can't hate anymore.
He is pretty good.
TTP's like, Dak is playing like a great player. I'm just sick of it, crying, like laughing, crying emoji.
Yeah, he's playing well.
He's a good player, yeah. He is.
Henry Butts, you flush and you rush Dak out of the pocket, and you get scared, and he gets scared straight.
I mean, that's every quarterback in the league.
Yeah.
That's the MO for every
that's
defense.
That's how you beat every quarterback in the league.
Besides Carson.
That's how you beat every quarterback in the league.
But you want to flush him certain, like, if I'm playing the Eagles, I want to flush him left. I don't want him rolling right.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's like certain things.
Chrome says Gabe Kapler is a common theme for a trash pitching staff. Laugh my ass off. No, for mediocrity, Chrome, and the fact that you're not in tune because you're a Cardinals fan. So you're not. You can from the outside and claim that you like the Phillies or your second team. You're not as locked in as us. You never will be unless that's your number one team.
Is that Chrome or Nick? Is that Chrome or Nick talking?
You're in Florida once a month, Chrome. You're not paying attention. What are you talking about?
Take more vacations than I do, Cromer.
It's amazing, and it's true too.
Yeah, but
Proud of you, though.
Yeah,
We'll have to do one together. We'll have to do one together,
It is Gabe's
brother.
fault because of the pitching staff, because you didn't want Rick Kranitz because he wasn't a yes man to you. You wanted Chris Young, who's
a yes
terrible,
man and
but he blows you.
And every pitcher declined.
Everyone declined after Kranitz went back.
Every pitcher declined.
All the pitchers loved Kranitz.
When there's a common theme of everyone declining, that goes to the coaching staff, Chrome. In case you're wondering, didn't you hate Matheny for years?
You know how good a lot of these arms were coming up in the system too. You know, it wasn't.
Yeah, I get not everyone's gonna hit, but to miss on all three of them
What
in the same year.
What's
the
crazy
Eichhoff, Eflin, and
what's crazy is Eflin.
Well, yeah, there's
Eflin's
three. Yeah,
probably
Pivetta, Eichhoff, Eflin, and Velasquez.
Eflin's probably pitched his way into the rotation next year because he's thrown well at the end of the year.
Yeah, I'll
but the
give him
rest of
that.
the guys got to be out.
No.
I mean, if Eichhoff's healthy,
They gotta be out.
If Eichhoff was healthy, I'd always give him a role as a fifth.
And when he just couldn't get out. So once he got banged up this year, he couldn't get anybody out.
What's the
And
unbiased
Vinny and
standpoint?
Pivetta stink.
You can't call me biased when I want the manager going. That's not being biased. That's watching the game all 9 innings and saying, really? When you cost a
he's cost
team
at least 15 games this year. I watch a lot of games. He's cost at least 15 games by terrible managerial decisions. Managerial decisions that are easy for a guy that's a fucking manager that has a feel of the game.
Hold on. Clay Ferguson. Thank you, Kranitz.
Constantly.
All the Braves improved.
Oh, imagine that.
Thank you, Kranitz. All the Braves improved. So who that's on? That's on Gabe Kapler. That's on Matt Klintak. That's on everybody in the organization.
And they all should be fired.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
This ain't all just Gabe.
Really, they
They're
should
all
all
going.
be fired. They're not going to be, but they should all be fired.
Teddy Two Gloves.
Teddy check down.
Oh, face mask. Throw it. Grow up. He even looked at you asking for it.
Is that DeMarco Murray?
No, it's Latavius.
I know.
Jeremy B. When Dak was good in college, nothing new for me. Okay, yeah. I mean, a lot of guys are good in college,
19
though, brother.
completions for $177.
Good
Cool.
talk.
Bill
The
Middlebrook.
Saints are going to hate
We all
watching
agree Dallas is good, but let's see what Dak does from here on out. 3 easy ones are behind them. All right, yeah, still got to play it, though.
Saints fans are going to hate watching this dude quarterback because he's the captain check down.
Yeah, but the
He
guy
don't throw anything.
the guy threw it.
He'll keep them in games because he won't blow games.
The guy aired it out in college, though, so he can air it, and that's not air. Where's that ball at? It's still up in the air? Did it ever come down?
Got knocked backwards.
No shit. Did you ever see it come down? Because Quinn's on the goddamn field looking up in the air still. So did it ever come down?
Robert? Is that Robert Quinn?
Crum, they're all a problem. I'm not going to say upper management is more. Who's the guy coaching every day? They all
Whose philosophy are they following?
It's all a combination. Okay? Like Sweep says, you get all the khaki guys, right, with docksiders on. That's what you got. You don't got baseball guys anymore.
Yep.
It's a bunch of freaking nerds getting jobs.
It's a bunch of nerds that went to fucking Ivy League schools that can crunch numbers. It's really what it is. It's crazy.
I love you, Crum.
Crazy.
But you're wrong. Just like you were right about Matheny, right? Right? It's the same thing here. Same shit's going on. That you dealt with Matheny, even to another level. Could you imagine that?
Do you like Mr. Peepers is the question.
Crum, the guy is wearing aviators on the bench. Can you at least act like you're a baseball guy? Can you at least a pair of Oakleys, please? Can we get a guy a pair of goddamn Oakleys? And the aviator game? At least fake it till you make it. You look like a goddamn jabron with the aviators. What are you on the beach? Grow up, Peter Pan. Act like a baseball manager.
He's the worst.
Aviators on the bench. Somebody smack him in the face.
I'd respect him more if he was fucking hitting burners on the bench.
Yeah, a little Jimmy Leland.
Yeah, I would respect him a lot more.
I'm so sick of the excuse, your rotation. You're this. Carlos Santana came here and was not himself and then left and started.
He stunk. You can say it. You can say it.
He stunk and then left here and got back to who he was and was an all-star this year.
Yeah.
Reese Hoskins declined. All your pitchers declined.
Everyone declined.
The only one who stays status quo is Harper, but he's a great player, so he will. The real good ones. Hold on. The real good ones are the greater the damn good players. They're going to be who they are, right? But you can affect your younger guys. You know what I mean? You can affect all them guys by being a terrible goddamn manager. Most of the time, the vets.
How about holding a guy accountable for something? He's
never.
He's too nice. He's Mr. Oh well, we're gonna do this and that, and then I'm done with him. I hate him.
Look at Kingery. Like, all right, last year he bounced around a bunch of positions.
Yep.
Even this year, bounced around a bunch of positions. But as of right now, he just looks like an average major league player. But the money you gave him are so early with zero experience says he was supposed to be better than average.
Yeah, you don't like Kingery. We know this.
No, it has nothing.
He's
I'm
also
just saying,
moving him over. Kingery should be playing second base.
He absolutely should be playing second base.
But I agree. Also,
but he also hasn't lit the world on fire.
Kingery had a better year this year than he did last year, but Kingery never really had anything to compare it to. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't. I don't want to. But we're getting really in depth into the Phillies right now.
Yeah.
But
that's fine. It's
fine.
All right. Well, let's do this. Take a break. We'll come back. We'll continue to do live reactions. We'll be here another probably half hour. Do around the league and our Crum of the week. Yep. All that.
Crum has zero credibility. He's the one who coined the phrase "fire Matheny." #idiot.
Who said that?
The Unc.
Sweeps?
Uncle Sweepsy. Preach it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said. Did I not say the same thing Sweep said too?
Yeah.
I mean,
no, you did.
A couple smart guys. Just telling you how it is, Crum. You can't run Matheny out because of this shit and then tell me it's not Kapler's fault when he's 10 times worse.
What? Worse.
Way worse.
Worse.
I'd rather have Matheny right now. You tell me I get Matheny. I'd rather have freaking Matheny than this guy. Anything. You can tell me Greg. Anybody.
Let's go.
All right?
Mike Scioscia?
Yeah.
Sure.
I would love
Yes.
I love Mike Scioscia.
Anybody. Even I don't like Joe Madden. I don't even know how to have him, but I don't want Joe Madden.
I don't want Joe Madden.
But that's how bad the Kapler is to
Joe
me.
Madden.
I'd rather have Gabe.
He's fucking Grandpa Gabe Joe Madden. Are you kidding
No,
me? I love these guys that want Joe Madden. He's a fucking older version of Gabe.
I didn't say I want Joe Madden.
No, I know.
I'm not.
But a lot of guys are saying they want Joe Madden.
Yeah,
we do not want Joe Madden.
I'll take another Joe and Girardi.
Fucking hipster, fucking douche. I like Joe Girardi. Joe Girardi will hold people accountable.
Absolutely.
Joe Girardi will be a fucking manager.
Yep. Grown up talk. Right? Grown up talk.
There's grown-ups in the room.
Sling it, Ted.
Oh!
Damn it.
Wow.
Is that Jones? Coming
Probably.
back?
Oh, my God. Catch the football.
Michael Thomas, too.
Catch the football, Michael.
He was rocked, though.
I don't care. Tip drill. Is he
boys
throwing dollars at the strip club?
No, that wasn't. That was cool. No, that wasn't Thomas.
Hit the ground.
Was he out?
They ask go out first.
You boys want the poll results before we hit the break?
Yeah. Give it to me right now.
We asked you, the Eagles will win the NFC East. Agree or disagree? 76% agree, 24% disagree.
Wow. You asked that on Wednesday or Thursday morning on Morning Wood? Oh, my God. That would have been flip-flop.
Opposite way, yeah.
Yeah. Wow,
Well,
it
it just shows the flip-flops that we got.
Yep, you bunch of frauds.
Mothers.
You bunch of Kyles.
Kyle was telling us 6 wins last week, remember?
Yeah.
Remember when we were on here last week?
He's
Kyle
done
was
for the year.
6 wins. 6 wins. This team's a 6-win team.
He was like, I'm done doing shows.
It's
There's nothing to talk
I'm
about.
so sad this is a 6-win team. Get a fucking clue.
But the Nick Foles jersey's back.
Hey, they're 2-0 while they weren't it, though, so I'll give them that.
Trevor Harris, Joe
keep wearing
Girardi, I'll be pounding the table since April. I'm right with you. John wants Joe Madden. No, Johnny.
Nope.
No, you don't.
Nope.
All right, fam. We're going to take a break on the other side. We'll continue our Eagles conversation, like always. We'll get a little bit around the NFL, around the league. A lot of road teams winning football games today. We'll continue some live reactions. Obviously, Cowboys Saints here on Sunday Night Football. And we'll get in for our Unk, even though he's not here, our Crumb of the Week, like we like to do every week. And always plenty to choose from.
There's a lot out there.
Plentiful is what you like the word for Crumb of the Week. There's plenty. Agree, disagree. ATD Radio. First half was brought to you by our doc. Make him yours. Dr. Paul Vidal. Specialized Physical Therapy, LLC. Burlington, Cherry Hill, Princeton locations. Listen, you can find him everywhere. Facebook, Twitter. He's even got an Instagram, the doc. So go give it a little follow. Specialized Physical Therapy, LLC. We'll get him back on the line here as well moving forward throughout the year because obviously there's a ton of injuries. It's just been our times have been a little crazy right now. So I'm sure once we hit back in November-ish, we'll be having the doc on, calling in plenty. So, Tom Renone, Greg Waglick, Brian Wilson, Robbie Poe on the ones and twos. Our Uncle Sweeps out there chiming in pretty much from the phone line, essentially. And your family out there, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hi, folks. Bob Mannery here. You're listening to A2D Radio, real sports talk radio for the fans, by the fans, no agenda. These guys are the best in the business. Hashtag it. No notes.
A2DRadio.com is proudly sponsored by Gibson Mayer LLC Certified Public Accountants. Gibson Mayer, located in Yardley, PA, is a leading accounting and business consulting firm with a proven track record of handling critical issues with expertise across many different industries, including construction, distribution, hospitality, manufacturing, real estate, service trades, merchandising, professional services, and professional athletes. Give them a call at 215-369-3300. That's 215-369-3300. Your initial consultation is always free, and if you tell them that Tom and Mike from AM and the PM sent you, you'll receive 15% off all income tax services completed by February 15th. That's Gibson Mayer LLC Certified Public Accountants, 215-369-3300, or visit them on the web at www.gibsonmayer.com. That's gibsonmayer.com.
Hey, do you need to get your skills in shape? Then contact the Scanzano Sports Center, located at 5 Carnegie Plaza in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. You can give them a call at 856-889-3434 or visit them on the web at www.scanzanosports.com. John Scanzano offers individual, semi-private, and team training lessons in hitting, pitching, catching, outfield, along with turf rentals. The Scanzano Sports Center is equipped with a 31,000 square foot indoor facility, 4 batting cages, and a 4,000 square foot strengthening and conditioning room. So what are you waiting for? Contact the Scanzano Sports Center today.
A2DRadio.com is sponsored by the Sports Outlet for all your sporting needs. Located 703 Black Horse Pike in Glendora, New Jersey. Give them a call at 856-939-2030 or email them at sportsoutletnj@comcast.net or visit them on the web at www.sportsoutletinc.com for all your sporting needs. The Sports Outlet.
You're listening to the worldwide leader of Real Talk, A2DRadio.com.
Hi, folks. Bob Mannery here. You're listening to A2D Radio, real sports talk radio for the fans, by the fans, no agenda. These guys are the best in the business. Hashtag it. No notes.
Tom and Mike, AM and the PM, is brought to you by Gibson Mayer, LLC, Certified Public Accountants. Gibson Mayer, located in Yardley, PA, is a leading accounting and business consulting firm with a proven track record of handling critical issues and expertise across many different industries, including construction, distribution, hospitality, manufacturing, real estate, service trades, merchandising, professional services, and professional sports. Give them a call at 215-369-3300. That's 215-369-3300. 215-369-3300. Your initial consultation is always free, and if you tell them that Mike from Tom and Mike AM and the PM sent you, you'll receive 15% off all income tax services completed by February 15th. That's Gibson Mayer, LLC, Certified Public Accountants, 215-369-3300, or visit them on the web at www.gibsonmayer.com. That's www.gibsonmayer.com.
Hey, do you need to get your skills in shape? Then contact the Scanzano Sports Center, located at 5 Carnegie Plaza in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. You can give them a call at 856-889-3434 or visit them on the web at www.scanzanosports.com. John Scanzano offers individual, semi-private, and team training lessons in hitting, pitching, catching, outfield, along with turf rentals. The Scanzano Sports Center is equipped with a 31,000 square foot indoor facility, 4 batting cages, and a 4,000 square foot strengthening and conditioning room. So what are you waiting for? Contact the Scanzano Sports Center today.
A2DRadio.com is sponsored by the Sports Outlet for all your sporting needs. Located 703 Black Horse Pike in Glendora, New Jersey. Give them a call at 856-939-2030 or email them at sportsoutletnj@comcast.net or visit them on the web at www.sportsoutletinc.com for all your sporting needs. The Sports Outlet.
You're listening to the worldwide leader of real talk, A2DRadio.com.
Hi, folks. Bob Mannery here. You're listening to A2D Radio, real sports talk radio for the fans, by the fans, no agenda. These guys are the best in the business. Hashtag it. No notes. Hi.
A2DRadio.com is proudly sponsored by Gibson Mayer LLC Certified Public Accountants. Gibson Mayer, located in Yardley, PA, is a leading accounting and business consulting firm with a proven track record of handling critical issues with expertise across many different industries, including construction, distribution, hospitality, manufacturing, real estate, service trades, merchandising, professional services, and professional athletes. Give them a call at 215-369-3300. That's 215-369-3300. Your initial consultation is always free, and if you tell them that Tom and Mike from AM and the PM sent you, you'll receive 15% off all income tax services completed by February 15th. That's Gibson Mayer LLC Certified Public Accountants, 215-369-3300, or visit them on the web at www.gibsonmayer.com. That's gibsonmayer.com.
Hey, do you need to get your skills in shape? Then contact the Scanzano Sports Center, located at 5 Carnegie Plaza in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. You can give them a call at 856-889-3434 or visit them on the web at www.scanzanosports.com. John Scanzano offers individual, semi-private, and team training lessons in hitting, pitching, catching, outfield, along with turf rentals. The Scanzano Sports Center is equipped with a 31,000 square foot indoor facility, 4 batting cages, and a 4,000 square foot strengthening and conditioning room. So what are you waiting for? Contact the Scanzano Sports Center today.
A2DRadio.com is sponsored by the Sports Outlet for all your sporting needs. Located 703 Black Horse Pike in Glendora, New Jersey. Give them a call at 856-939-2030 or email them at sportsoutletnj@comcast.net or visit them on the web at www.sportsoutletinc.com for all your sporting needs. The Sports Outlet.
Hi, folks. Bob Mannery here. You're listening to A2D Radio, real sports talk radio for the fans, by the fans, no agenda. These guys are the best in the business. Hashtag it. No notes.
Boise State, slinging it from the left side.
Agree or disagree? A2D Radio, live from the Real Talk Studios. Welcome to the second half, family. If you're just joining us, the first half and second half brought to you by our doc, Make 'em Yours, Dr. Paul Vidal, Specialized Physical Therapy, LLC, Burlington, Cherry Hill, Princeton locations. Tom Arnone, Greg Mwakovic, Brian Wilson, Robbie Poe on the ones and twos. Uncle Sweep's not with us tonight. Be back next Sunday. Our poll question, the Eagles will win the NFC East. Do you agree or disagree? You can still let us know right now on Facebook and YouTube. But usually, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, we're live at. And then you can go check all our podcasts. Even though stuff stays up on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, you can still, if you're a podcast guy and you want to
download it, then download it, yeah.
iHeartRadio, Spotify, Spreaker, Google Play, and SoundCloud. So let's go, baby. I mean, if you're a podcast guy, you're on one of them. You know what I mean?
You would hope.
No,
yeah.
I mean, I would assume. I'm here where we can't save them all, but you would assume. We did Eagles. We didn't do really positive and negatives. We broke it down. You know, a quarter of the season done. Mm-hmm. We did our grades. You know, and with the grades came positives and negatives about this football team. So it was a good first hour of the show. You know, love to have all the comments drive it. We love you all. And you had something you wanted to say before the show. Did you forget it?
I did.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. You reminded me and forgot yourself.
If you're on Facebook, the three dots at the top, turn on your alerts. So every time A2D Live goes live, you get an alert.
Well said.
Alert.
So the three dots at the top, click on it, say turn on notifications. Every time A2D Live, any one of us goes live during the week.
Alert gate.
Alert
you
right up.
You can do it everywhere. Subscribe to YouTube. Please, fam, set your reminders to shows. We got shows every day, all week long. And then the main page on Facebook, A2D Radio, you can go do the same thing and follow and get the alerts every time something's posted. So we're here for you. Working on getting an app going down the road here. And really just, up the game.
Yeah.
Up the game. But put your freaking foot on somebody's neck a little bit. That's all. Just put your foot on somebody's neck day.
Foot's on necks.
So we talked Jalen Ramsey as well.
Yeah.
Wilson was put in his place. He was like it really was like it was like a bad puppy.
I love how he's been put in my place.
Puppy.
What have you done to put me in my place? You haven't done anything. You've done absolutely nothing. Go House. What have you done to put me in my place?
But you said that. Now you're assuming
I'm saying
it was
that
me that put you in the place. I'm telling the family did, and I just added on.
Because the family all are delusional that we're going to trade 3 first-round picks for Jalen Ramsey.
You keep
it's
saying
not going to happen.
You're the only guy who keeps saying 3.
Well, if they turn down 2, what's the next logical fucking trade?
It doesn't have to be 3, Bri.
Okay, well,
okay,
it
doesn't have to be 3.
It's going to be 2 and a second.
Why not? What's wrong with that? Why is that such like a big deal?
I just think it's a lot. I just think it's a whole lot for a guy that's a crumb.
All right, and you have no knowledge of him being a crumb. It's just an agenda.
I have my eyes can tell me that this dude's a crumb.
Yep. And when I talked to Sean Spielman and he talks to me about Baker, I said, dude, I can't argue with somebody that has an agenda for a player.
I don't have an agenda for Baker.
You have an agenda for Jalen.
Ramsey.
No, yeah, you do.
He's top 3 corner in the league. I've said this. Top 3 corner in the league. But is he winding his way out of Jacksonville? Absolutely he is. There's no denying that. So, and we're going to make him the highest paid corner in football? Because I'm assuming that you're continging a trade on us signing him long term, right? I would assume, or else we're not making the fucking trade.
Give it up 2 firsts and 4 picks total.
Yeah, we better be signed long term. That's what I'm saying. So
why would you do the deal and not sign him long term?
That's what I'm saying. So if you are, say we're gonna make him the highest paid corner in football. That's what he wants. You know that. Shut up and Brinks trucks.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's what we're going to do.
He's the first athlete ever to want money, so now he's a crumb.
No, I didn't say that. He's whined his way off this team. That's what makes him a crumb.
Well, he's not off the team yet.
But he's trying to.
Okay, but he didn't leak the info.
You keep saying that.
So if he didn't
doesn't matter who leaked what of what. He's still whining his way off a team because he's upset with what's going on there. Is he not?
He's upset with the general manager.
So wait till the end of the season and then go sign somewhere else.
Okay, who says he's not going to play the season out there?
He might. But you seem to think he's not.
If they don't think he's going to resign there because of money,
they should trade.
That's why they leaked the trade.
They should
think
trade.
about it. It's 101, brother.
That's why we should
lowball. It's 101. Don't run from that.
Don't
run from what I just said. Don't run from what I just said.
We should not go to first.
Okay, but don't run what I just said. Don't run from what I just said.
They don't want to put that out there because then teams will lowball.
No, because then teams know he's available.
First off, he came out and said it.
No, he didn't.
I
You don't even know the facts of it. You're such a crumb about this conversation and situation that you don't even know the facts.
know facts.
You don't.
He's a crumb.
Wells, don't run from the fact.
Facts are, dude's a good football player who's a cover corner. That's not a ball hawk. Who's a fucking crumb.
Not a ball.
There's facts.
Hawk or hawk?
Hawk.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, so the
You're
struggle's
really
real.
going to start me.
Oh, I'm going to be all over you. I'm going to be all over you now.
You haven't
all
spoken
over.
proper in your fucking life.
Oh,
You're gonna start
listen,
me.
I live
Where's
properly.
my popcorn
Okay?
at?
I live properly.
You live proper. You don't live
Yeah.
proper as shit. Motherfucker.
Freaking run shit here, and I don't live
You
properly.
don't run nothing.
All right. You wouldn't be doing a show here this long if you didn't think if I could bring it or not. So now you're going to question that? All right. I never questioned you being able to bring
You
it.
just said you just.
I just
right
question
there.
that you're dumb right now.
I'm not dumb.
About this situation.
I gotta
you're
take the
dumb.
opposite side of you.
Could you even
I do believe that I don't want to give up more than 3 picks for this fucking guy.
No,
I back that.
You keep running from the fact that I'm telling you he didn't leak it.
That's
and you
fine.
wanna-
I don't give a fuck who leaked it.
Okay,
The
but-
bottom line is he's winding his way off of a team.
See, then he changes it again. Then
That's
he
the
changes it
truth.
again.
He's winding his way off the team. I don't give a fuck who leaked what. He's winding his way off the fucking team. Is what he's doing.
Oh, my God.
He's a crumb. He's putting them in a shit position. You ask anyone that knows anything about the league, they'll say this is a shit position he's putting the rest of his teammates in. Absolute shit position.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. So they're probably going to ask questions about.
I don't
want
wanna
to
play last year in my deal.
Will he not be here? I don't know if he's going to be here. Is he going to still
Melvin
be around?
Gordon.
They should be talking about how they're playing good ball.
Melvin
With
Gordon.
Minshew.
Melvin Gordon is one of the better guys in this league. Okay, Melvin Gordon's a good dude. Okay,
He's back.
Hold on.
He's back with his mouth shut.
He went on a 1-year deal too on his last year of his deal. Okay, this is how the league works now. So you're going to everybody's a crumb who wants to do it. Okay, I don't say I disagree with you, but he's not a bad dude. You're trying to make an agenda for a bad guy.
I'm not saying he's like a criminal.
You don't have to like the situation.
I'm not saying he's a criminal. I'm just saying he's a crumb.
You don't even know what a crumb is. We should just cancel crumb in a week when it's just you here, you know, and the Uncle Sweeps.
So Greg's not here?
I'm not here apparently.
He's never. Is he here?
See, now that was a good answer.
Kyle, nobody's ever given it to me in my life. Okay, so don't tell me he's giving it to me.
I just want to know
don't give nothing to
why are we
nobody.
giving him why are we giving him 3 first-round picks for this guy or 3 picks? 3 picks
Yeah.
in general.
Bill,
Why?
he was running T.O.
Why 3
He
picks?
was doing push-ups with T.O. in the driveway. This guy. And now everybody else is a
No, I
crumb.
wasn't.
Oh, you were.
I hated
you were-
that. I hated that move out of T.O. I loved T.O. before that, though. Don't
Yeah,
get me
you
wrong.
did.
Fucking no. I was T.O. in all the time. T.O. Are you kidding me? I wish we could go back.
The only
that
reason I
shit.
wasn't doing push-ups
Let's
is I
go back
couldn't do a
that
push-up.
John says, who would want to play for Jacksonville if they had the choice?
Oh, Minshew Mania. Minshew Mania, it's real.
Well, he's forced to play that right now. That's a good point.
I mean, you're in Florida. That's not a bad spot to be.
Jacksonville sucks.
It's better than fucking being in Minnesota.
No, I'd rather be in Minnesota than Jacksonville.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes,
no,
I would.
that's a fucking lie. You ever been to Minnesota?
I have family in Minnesota. Yes,
that's
I've been
awful.
to Minnesota.
Terrible place.
This guy wears shorts in the wintertime, so he's a problem.
Who, Greg?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, he
Does
can wear
act like
shorts in the
he's-
winter all he wants. Minnesota's awful.
Does act like he's a bear. You know what I mean? He wants to be like he can go out in the wintertime and muck it up. You know what I mean? He'll be fine in Minnesota. The rest of us,
Big muck up guy.
normal people, we'd
We'd
rather
rather go to Florida.
We'd rather be in Jacksonville, even though Jacksonville sucks.
It's the shitty part of Florida. It's still Florida. That's how that works.
But the fact of the matter is, I think at the time, it just was I'm on my last year of my deal. He showed up to everything, so it's not like he didn't show up to stuff. He didn't pull Melvin.
Except for this week, he called out Monday sick.
All right, guys get sick.
Oh my God, stop it.
Guys have
Would you
back
stop
issues
it?
after.
And then
he's trying to
miraculously-
get them to trade him.
And then
if you can't
miraculously
see
was
that, that's
having
what
a
he's
kid.
trying to do.
That was
Okay,
never
so
talked
what?
about.
He's trying to get them to trade him. But
So what?
You're trying to.
He said you want to
you're
leak
trying
it.
best to
When
get
you
out.
leak, then deal.
He's just not showing up.
When
He's trying
you
his best to
leak,
get out.
then deal.
I bet you wanted to play
When
today.
you leak,
Probably
then
did.
deal.
I bet you wanted to play today, and it said, "Yeah, you're not going to play."
When you
Fuck
leak,
you.
I want to deal.
Exactly. So guess what? So that's why we should lowball.
All right, but you're not.
Low
You're
ball.
still ignoring. When they leak, I want out then.
You go about a different way.
Oh, stop.
And
There's no way.
First
There's
off,
no way. You're
still
you're
went
the
and
crumb of the
asked for a
week.
trade.
You're the crumb of the week.
He's still
You're the
went-
crumb of the week.
No,
You're the crumb of the
you're
week.
the crumb of the
No,
week.
you're the crumb of the week. You
He's
just
still
got to
went
think
for
to
it.
yourself. You just got to think to yourself all over the place.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you
You're
did.
saying, so you keep saying, they leaked it. They leaked it. He still went and asked for the trade.
Afterwards, fine, you want to
Oh,
leak,
my
I
God.
want out.
First off, if they leaked that he wants out, that means he asked for the being out.
Coughlin has an agenda. Coughlin has an
Stop
agenda.
it. You're the worst.
You're the worst.
He definitely asked to be traded. They didn't just come out and say, you know, we're going to trade our best defensive player, guys, in case you're wondering.
On his last year of his deal,
He asked to be
who
traded.
wants money that they don't want to give him?
He was arguing on the sideline with Marone. He probably called Coughlin like an old faggot.
Oh, my God.
It was the whole thing.
You're a problem, dude. The guy,
I'm just calling you how it is.
they know how much money you want.
I know exactly
They know how
what
much
it is.
money you want. The Coughlin don't want to give it to him, so they leaked it. They want him. He wants out.
Yeah,
Wake up, okay? Follow a story one time.
After he told them, I want out.
Follow a story one time. For once.
So he went in
Follow a
confidence and told them I went
timeline.
out.
Follow a timeline.
I am. I'm
If
following
you
the
leak
timeline.
it about me, I want out too.
Oh, my God. Would you stop it?
You don't want to give me the money, then you're going to leak I want out when I never said it.
He probably did say it.
Okay, and now I want out.
1,000% he said it.
I'm just telling you how it is. I just straight up told you how it went.
No, you didn't.
And then you're just going to sit
You
here.
skipped over the whole, you glossed over the whole part where he asked for a trade to begin with.
No, I'm telling you
how
that
do
they
you leak something?
You don't leak it unless it's already happened. You don't just leak things.
I'm going to
Coughlin's won shit in this league. What's he won?
Congratulations.
What's he won? I don't even like Tom Coughlin. You know this.
Easy on the hands.
Oh.
The chair's bad. I'm on.
I thought you were going to say you're sore or something. We're going to make fun of you even worse. Fucking, dude. I thought you were going to say you're sore from driving up to coach. I was like,
What?
Because I touched you. I thought you were going to give me a
No,
sore.
my
like a sore
voice.
thing.
My voice struggles. Got to leave it all out there, but that's a different story.
Well, as you should. I just want to know, what has this done? You're getting away from me. You're getting in my head. The bottom line is, if he asks for a trade, he still asks for a trade. It's not like they just made
on.
something up out of midair.
I'm telling you, he asked for the more money in the offseason. Let's just hear
And
the
they
timeline.
said, we'll pay you after the
This
year.
guy just would
And
not
he
let
said,
me finish.
trade me.
He'll not let me
Trade
finish.
me. I'm a scumbag.
He'll
Trade
not-
me.
Talk to Coughlin? Do
He'll
you
not-
know this?
I know this. I'm telling you what happened. You can believe it or not. I'm
And
telling
we're
you
not
the timeline.
believing it.
No, we're not.
Because I heard it from execs on major networks saying about
Oh,
it.
my God. Who?
Well, I don't remember.
Oh, my God.
Doesn't matter.
Would
I
you
don't lie.
stop it?
I don't
Jason
lie.
Lockenfora?
No, I don't
my
lie.
God.
I don't lie.
Your
I don't
nose
lie.
is growing, Pinocchio.
No, yeah, okay. Your nose been crawling all show. Growing.
Crawling. Now it's crawling. Now it's crawling. Oh, you want to correct people, motherfucker?
All right.
Now it's crawling.
Don't act like you
Now our
haven't nose
is
crawled
crawling.
before. Don't act like you haven't nose crawled before.
Not here.
I'm trying to give you the timeline. He asked for a ton of money, showed up in a Brink truck. They obviously didn't like
I
the
knew
Brink.
that. I knew that.
They obviously didn't like the Brink truck. He came, he played on the 1-year deal, even though, on the last year of his deal, even though.
He started arguing with coaches, started arguing with players.
Didn't argue with players.
He might have.
No, he didn't.
There was like a holdback
There was
thing
never
going
a
on.
whole thing.
Oh, I saw it.
There was never a whole thing. There was never. Look at you
You said no,
lying.
no one on the team sided with the head coach. Everyone sided with Jalen Ramsey.
Yep.
No, that's bullshit.
You know Doug
Absolute
Marone.
bullshit.
You know Doug.
I'm not a fan of Doug Marone either. Okay? I'm not a fan of Doug Marone.
You know Doug.
I
You know Doug.
I'm not a fan.
You know Doug.
Stop pressing Syracuse guys that ran away from me. Okay? I forgot it's Doug.
You know Doug.
I know Doug.
and
not a
Dougie
fan of
P.
Doug.
Not Dougie P. Doug Marone.
I'm not a fan of Doug Marone.
That's all. So I'm telling you that they didn't want to give him the money. And it was on a 1 year,
Well,
on
I
his
don't think
last
they
year
had the
deal.
money to give him.
And they're like, all right, screw it. We're going to leak that he wants out then. It's simple.
He came and told them he wants
Oh,
out.
my God. You can keep going back to that. All right, around the lake. So who stood out to you today? We're going to look at like who's studs and duds, essentially. And we're going to talk about team studs and duds today.
Actually, you know what? The Carolina Panthers defense, I've been they've been playing well to start the year.
Yep.
But I've been kind of like at who they played, type of deal. But in Houston today, completely shut the Texans down. Really impressive. And they're working with a backup quarterback starting, and they won back-to-back games. Carolina's impressed me.
Yep, I'll tell you who
And
impressed me.
McCaffrey's a monster.
I'll tell you that who I love today. I love Cleveland's defense today. Really impressed me, and I'll give him a stud.
They got after Lamar today.
Yeah, I'll give him a stud today because that's what I thought was going to happen to the gimmick Lamar Jackson. I thought that they would be able to slow that down because they're so athletic defensively. You know what I mean? So and they did. So that's a stud to me. Obviously, the Patriots. I don't care.
Patriots offense is a dud, though.
Yeah, but they were a dud today. But Buffalo's got a real good defense.
Very, very good.
But what I'll say
guess
is,
what though, the Patriots aren't as a couple weeks ago when they signed Antonio Brown, everyone thought that they were invincible. They're not invincible. The Patriots, you can definitely beat up on them because their offense looked bad. Brady looked bad today.
Yeah.
Threw for like 110 yards and a pick.
He threw that
a
one
terrible
pick.
interception.
It
in the
was
end zone.
literally right at
Awful.
it was at the Buffalo guy.
Yeah, it was that.
Yeah.
And at first I thought he was throwing it away, but
It
then
was Mika.
I saw Edelman crossing behind, but still he threw it right at the guy. There was no way Edelman was getting that ball.
He threw it to Mika Hyde. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Kansas City, obviously a stud because a hostile environment.
Getting a win is getting a win, and
You know,
Detroit's pretty good.
An undefeated
I'm
Detroit
gonna-
team who
I'm
hung
gonna
in there and gave a ton of credit. But props go to getting the 4-0. You know, I mean, props that you're a stud today because you're playing a game where you're down. You know, you're not clicking on all cylinders like you used to offensively, and you found a way to get it done. So that's a stud. That's a stud. It's hard winning games in this league.
It's hard winning games on the road, in this
Especially
league.
going 4-0.
Yeah.
So they got to be a stud.
I'm going to give him a mini stud to the Detroit Lions, too.
Fair enough, yeah.
I mean, that you didn't win, so you don't get a full flat-out stud, but you gave Kansas City everything that you could.
And you slowed them down.
And you slowed
First team
them
to slow
down.
them down this year yet.
I don't think Patrick Mahomes threw for a touchdown. Am I correct?
No, he did not. And he threw for under 300, I believe.
Yeah.
Or just right at 300.
So, I mean, yeah, they lost the game ultimately, and that's what matters, but you gave everything, and then you
and
solidified.
your best defensive player didn't play.
And
Darius
you solidified yourself as the leader of that division now.
The biggest stud of the week,
I don't know.
though.
Chicago came out and put it on Minnesota today,
They
which
did.
is another stud thing because Chicago's defense is real.
Yeah.
Well,
They
my
are
biggest-
absolutely for real.
My biggest stud of the day, and it goes to the biggest upset of the day, it's got to be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it's got to be what Bruce Arians has essentially semi-done
give you that.
to
Listen,
do the
they-
first quarter
they have,
season
They have an air attack right there.
for Jameis Winston. You know, and you just imagine if that guy would have, Jameis when he first came in the league would have had ball, giddy up.
That a boy, Jason.
Go.
Go back to
Go.
the booth, Jason.
Go. Don't let him tackle you. Are you kidding?
I think he was touchdown.
Whatever, we'll
But
take
anyway,
it.
well, that's great.
Let's
go.
That's great because that was a great ball by Dak. Right there.
It really
was. Great ball.
Listen, he's thrown the ball well tonight, and that offensive line is just not like nobody gets to him. It's amazing how good they are up front too. Block out the sun.
That a boy, Jason.
Well, Ray Rhodes said about Jermaine Mayberry. This guy can block out the sun. I said, I know this guy can block now. You're blocking out suns? We're blocking out planets? I can block out Mars. What? Really? He's that good?
Uh-oh. Back to the booth.
It wasn't touched. Yep.
Yeah, right
Yeah,
there.
there he is.
Son of a bitch.
Got him in the butt.
John says, DeStefano. I hope I said it right. Tennessee is a stud.
DeStefano?
Yeah, DeStefano, sorry. Tennessee is a stud. But
This
yeah,
week, yeah, I'll give him this week.
Listen, Tennessee's playing good ball, too. Another team playing tough. That's a big win at Atlanta,
Yeah.
place that we struggled at.
Usually Atlanta plays well at home.
Yeah.
That's the only place they do play well.
No, you're right. You're right.
It's an odd year.
Yeah.
I'll tell you
I know
this.
Kyle was trashing me earlier when I said this, but it's an odd year. Matt Ryan, look at his stats. He's never been in Pro Bowl in an odd year. He's had a winning record, but he's under 500 in his career in odd years.
Right.
And his stats are shit in odd years. It's really weird, but it's true.
Who's this?
Matt Ryan. Every
Oh,
other
yeah.
year he stinks.
Yeah.
And it's
That's
always the
weird.
odd
That is-
years.
that is strange.
It's really weird.
My dud goes to the Rams, and it goes to that defense. Flat out atrocious.
At
today.
home, you thought they were going to get after it today. Marcus Peters got beat all over the fucking
All
field
over
today.
the field.
And then got beat physically, too.
But my biggest
Crushed.
stud player-wise is Minshew. Because you got,
He showed a lot today.
you go to Denver against a damn good defense,
Yeah.
and you're down early, and,
and then down late.
some of the throws he made today were, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Big time plays against the defense, and he got hit today too.
And he
he
spins
got
it.
he got hit. He was hurting.
He
He was
spins it.
limping. He got hit. He got hit hard, and he threw some great balls today. We watched a lot of that game.
Right.
He threw some great balls today.
My biggest dud is going to be the Washington Redskins.
They stink.
Like how do you or how do you make
And,
that
yeah,
change?
it's
as we
just
discussed
brutal.
earlier, how do you make that change in the first quarter? If you're going to go with the kid, go with the kid.
Yep.
Or if you're going to go with Case, go with Case. Don't make a change in the middle of a game to a guy who hasn't had a full week of
Isn't
practice
ready,
yet.
yeah.
And he might not be ready after a full week, but at least you could say he had a full week of practice.
Wouldn't you want to put your first round pick, your future
best
at
situation
QB in the
possible.
best position
Absolutely.
possible to succeed?
Well, what
Wouldn't
about-
You would
And
think.
You would think Jay Gruden. You would think I'd fire Jay Gruden tomorrow. All
Yeah.
right,
I would've
first
did it
off,
yesterday.
Yeah, easy. But I'm saying you would think you want to put your fucking future quarterback in the best position possible to win, and that's not what they did today at all. Absolutely not what they did.
And you would think going into
Build some confidence for the kid.
You would think going into a year where you're expecting to draft a quarterback that if he isn't going to be your head coach for the next 3 to 5 years, then why is he even the one in there making the selection too? So it just shows you what a bad organization is, or they just have confidence in him more than we do. Another stud, obviously Seattle just win games.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Russell Wilson's a stud.
Arizona, it don't matter. Whatever. A dud's got to be Houston though too. You got to look at Houston as a dud.
Like Carolina, you can give a stud to, which we did, or I did, but I'll give you that. That's laying an egg at home.
Yep.
You got. I mean, if you're looking at some from a Houston fan standpoint, you got Carolina coming into your place with a backup quarterback. You got to win that game.
Yeah.
Right?
And you also got to look at because they don't have a quote-unquote general manager, what they gave up to get some of these guys. And now you look at this team that isn't very good.
By the way, they lost 16-10, and there was some brutal play calling by Bill O'Brien. I don't know if you're watching the game.
I did it.
Well, okay, they were on about the 20 going in, and he threw a pass to fucking Hopkins, who then threw a pass. They did a wide receiver pass with DeAndre Hopkins, who was picked, of course, because what are you doing? Jeez. Why are you letting your best receiver throw passes? He's supposed to catch the ball. Terrible play call. If I'm a Houston fan, I am trashing Bill O'Brien.
Well, that's where I'm going, because now Bill O'Brien is the de facto everything over there, and it's like, what is going on? You gave up 2 firsts to get Tunsil, or at least the first to get Tunsil and Kenny Stills, and now you look at this team who isn't very good right now, and you're like, where's our help going to come from?
I don't know how bad they are, but they're definitely not very good.
They're not good. I'll give a dud to the Indianapolis Colts for losing at home to a bad or an semi-bad Oakland Raiders team.
Same thing, I know, but this is like one of those.
And maybe that's because they kicked me out of all my suicide pools this week.
Yeah.
But, how do you lose at home?
My biggest dud is definitely the Rams. Lose that game at home. It's just unreal. And, of course, they knocked me out of suicide, so. Fucking cocksuckers. I hope they lose every game. I hate Sean McVay. I really do. I'm so happy that he was absolutely put in his place in the Super Bowl.
Denver's defense is a dud, too, by the way.
He's a snotty little – to me, he seems like a snotty little prick that came in and everything works. Look at me. My nose up to the leg. I'm the smartest guy in the room. Yeah, and Bill Belichick said,
Bill
how about I put you over my leg and give you a nice paddle there, son. Send you on back home. And now their offense doesn't look good like it did last year.
No.
I know they scored 40 today, but they threw the ball a ton in the second half to get back in it because they were getting throttled at home to a bad Tampa, like not bad, but a mediocre to slightly above mediocre Tampa Bay Buccaneers team.
Yeah, a 2-2 football team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's really a 500 football team in general, you would assume.
Yeah, 7-9.
Yeah, around there. The 500 at max, you would think. Obviously, like I said, Doug goes to Denver's defense just because in my eyes, that's the
second time this year at home that they let up a game-winning drive against them at home.
And they got their first sack by their D-line today. So you talk about us bitching about pressure with the talent they have up front.
With the guy that's supposed to be the best DN in the league now.
Yeah, and then a guy you spent a big-time asset in, Nick Chubb. Not Nick Chubb. Bradley Chubb.
Yeah. No, but you're 100% right about Denver, though, because – that's the second time, both home games, they've gotten a lead late, real late. The Chicago game was like 25 seconds.
Yeah.
Today was like a minute 10.
Yeah.
Real late, and they let a team go down the field and score. They let Trubisky and Minshew go down the field and score.
Not exactly Rodgers and Brady.
Yeah, if you're supposed to be this great defense, you take that lead and you win that game.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, John, the Raiders are terrible. Colts are definitely a big-time dud today.
Yep. And I know they're missing T.Y., but you should still be able to.
It was a chance for them to really take almost a
strong hold. What's-his-face got banged up, too.
On that division.
Mac?
Yeah. Marlon Mack.
You're right.
They
could have. They were 3-1, right?
Well, because they beat. They would have been 3-1.
They would have been. They're 2-1. And you're right. They go 3-1.
They beat Tennessee.
Yep.
So you think it's a time for them to take a stranglehold, and nope.
And they come back. They lay a dud.
Lay a shitter.
Carter Boy, I love how you guys open with Ramsey talk. If anyone got Howie's number, let's get it. Let's give this guy a call.
Listen, man, I could GM all 4 major sports here, all at once, and we'd be consistently
universal
on broad.
GM.
Consistently on broad.
Tom is the universal GM.
Brodo goes, Howie needs to become Sonny Weaver Jr. from draft day. Trade 3 first-round picks for Jalen and David Putney.
With Dave Putney, the player, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to go.
Agrees with the poll.
That the Eagles win the NFC East. Yep, I'm going to stick with it. I agree.
Yeah, I'm not going to run from it.
Foolish says no income tax in Florida, so that's a key.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he says he gets a 30-minute alert reminder on the shows for YouTube.
Love it. Yeah, that's what I do. I set the reminder.
And then he goes ding round 2 when you guys were.
Oh, yeah. I'll bury him. Oh, a little scuffle.
I don't know about that.
A little scuffle talk.
I don't know about that.
Bill Motorbook says Teddy sucks. Yeah, I mean.
He's a check down guy. He's always been.
also got-
You know what he is? He's a solid veteran backup in this league that won't lose you games. You know what I mean?
So
he might not
TTP has
exactly win you games, but he's not
As
going
a
to lose
serious
you.
question, do you guys think Fletch is a little too big? Like big to the point where it's slowing him down? I don't feel like I'm seeing the same burst from him.
Well, I think the injury obviously.
he's
plays
banged
a
up.
I
part
think
of
it's
it.
more. Yeah, I think it's more. He's still recovering from that foot.
And when you don't have Jernigan and Malik Jackson, now
He's got to play.
you
He's kind of
can't-
thrust into playing more than they probably want him to at this
Oh,
point.
absolutely. They would probably had his
They'd love him
snaps
to
in
play
half.
50%.
Yeah, of what it is now. Yep. And that's not and they're forced into it because of injuries.
Yep.
So, you're going to get Jernigan back soon, but it's still, it'll help you at times. You can still get him off the field a little bit more because you're like, okay, I got Timmy on the field.
Yeah.
You can get him off a little bit more. But right now, you can't. I mean, seeing Whiteside, right, he freaking stinks.
Yeah.
I'd probably get more pressure.
No, I agree.
Yeah, with me get more pressure?
And,
Yeah, I
and
agree.
like Josh Sweat is on the outside. He hasn't done much, so we're like relying on Fletch to get pressure
do a
right now
lot.
too.
Yeah.
So it's a whole lot on his plate right now, and he's banged up. So, but I do agree that he hasn't really shown a whole lot so far this year. Now he's always a guy that's been stronger as the season's going on, and hopefully that's just going to maintain, and he's just going to get stronger and stronger.
Yep. But a lot of that had to do with not getting as many snaps early on.
True.
So you don't get worn out by the end of the year. And that's my only concern about this front is there's not the other guys that come in and give blows
That we've had in the last
years
in the
past.
years past.
That's why I'm so into the Jalen Ramsey thing because I need that corner that can lock somebody the hell down then because I don't have the depth up front that I've had in years past.
Yeah.
Where I can get away with the corners, being average guys because I get so much pressure. Because I got a Chris Long that can come in. I had a Vinny Carey. Vinny Carey, I mean, is he on a milk carton? He's on a milk carton too.
Michael Bennett.
Michael Bennett. And I'm fine with it.
I know he lost. I know he left for more money, but it was one of those guys where you're like, damn, that was.
Listen,
gonna
we
hurt.
said this a lot last year. Michael Bennett was our best defensive lineman.
He was.
for a lot of last year. Fletch might end up being by the end of the year, but Michael Bennett was right there.
Was there a lot.
Right there.
Yep,
Real good year, Michael Bennett. had.
And like I said, I know he left for money, and that's his thing. But when that happened, I was like, that's going to hurt.
Yep, and then they brought Vinny Carey back.
But that's
so I was
what
like,
he is. He's a guy you could smell that he's going to leave for money.
Oh, and more power to you.
Yeah, that's absolutely.
And I'm not saying Vinny Carey is Michael Bennett. I'm just saying when then they went out and signed Vinny Carey right after,
And you
you're
thought,
like,
yep.
okay, that's your replacement. Okay, guy's familiar with it. I'm good with that. He's a pressure guy.
Zeke looks slow.
And then what they didn't do is they didn't find that other guy.
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't need to be a star. It just needed to be a vet that you can just give blows to these other guys with. They didn't want to go out and get that guy.
Yeah.
And I think they were
just
banking
need a vet
on.
that's out there giving blows.
I think they were banking on Josh Sweat being that guy.
Yeah, I don't
because
think
they
he can
value
impact.
draft picks
Yeah.
so damn much
I agree.
that they're going to give the chance to the draft pick all day and twice on Sunday, obviously. Oh, crushed.
Fumble.
So that's my what? What was that look?
I was looking at because he's yelling fumble. I'm like, there's no fumble.
Well, no, he punched for the ball. I was hoping.
Bill says Fletch looked better this weekend. This week.
He did.
Yeah,
He
He did. He did
He
look
did.
better. Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
He did it. And 10 days off definitely helps him for
Malik
sure.
Jackson, TTP, is out for the year.
Yep.
Jernigan, I think, is week 6-ish.
Ish 6 to 8. They said.
So that's pretty much really where we're at.
And Deshaun, there's no report on
No.
when.
But to your
Week to
point,
week, I think they said.
but
for
to your
Deshaun.
point, the more you win without him,
The better.
more you allow him to sit.
Both of them guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Timmy and Deshaun. They're big pieces.
Well, Timmy's a pure break, though, right? So his is actually more of a timetable as opposed to
Yeah, but I'm saying the
a
more you can win
groin or
without.
something. But
Timmy,
you're absolutely
too.
yes.
Especially these road games, these big ones coming up
Yep.
shortly. I can go 2-3 in them
God
road
take
games.
care of business at home next week. That's just. That's
Yeah, you're right. Just start there.
That's absolutely
because
yeah.
New York is coming off a bye,
Yeah.
and whether
Well, you
they're
got 10 days
whether
too.
they're atrocious, you're right. But whether they're atrocious or not, teams coming off a bye are usually I'm not going to say
prepared.
dangerous, but
Usually
they're prepared.
pretty
Yeah,
prepared.
no,
Yeah.
completely agree. You're right.
All Andy's teams, Doug teams, what are they? Bill's teams. They always come out of the byes very prepared
very
and
tough.
very ready to go.
Plus, Sam Darnold might be coming back from the mono.
Is
after the
that-
break. Yeah, it's a possibility.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's questionable. Yeah.
Can't kiss nobody. But yeah.
Well, the problem is getting hit. So what we should do? Well, if he does play, we gotta get hits on him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because what mono does, you lose the sickness of it pretty quickly.
Right.
But it enlarges like some of your organs.
Okay.
And that's the biggest problem because then it's like your
We
spleen.
need the doctor tonight.
It's like a few things they can end up getting fucking like they can end up getting whatever you call that lacerated. There you go, lacerated spleen, something like that.
What, are you talking to the doc?
Well, Google?
No, I just know things.
No, it's not true.
I drink and I know things. I'm like fucking
Dr. Pove.
I'm like, what's his name?
Christian Carroll.
Stayed
I
at
watched the
Holiday Inn
Irish
Express
game.
last night.
Virginia has a good DN, 6'7". I'll have to look up his name. Big monster. 6'7". I don't know how you throw over that, right?
Yeah, right.
I mean, I get a whole line of guys 6'8" or above. There ain't no passing lanes. Start getting basketball players. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, LeBron, you want to make the tackle at the end?
Tight end?
Put on 30?
I don't know how many University of Virginia DNs are going to make it, though. That's the only thing I worry.
Oh, Chris Long was.
That's what I said. How many? You already had one.
Get him, Wells.
Jesus.
You got more on deck?
I mean,
you got more on deck?
there's probably more I can think of.
So let's do this. I know we'll do it throughout the week, but let's give a quick prediction. I know it's a week away, but how we feel about the Jets game, a quick score prediction. We'll get in our crumb in a week and get on rolling.
I'd like to bury this team, but like Greg said, and he made a very valid point. They're coming off a bye, and teams normally are prepared coming off a bye. And
We're also 10 days.
We haven't started hot, so
we also get 10 days.
I'm well aware.
Well, just want to add that in
Okay.
to what you said.
So,
because you've been wrong all night, so I always want to add on.
First off, I definitely have not been wrong all night.
You go back and watch the tape.
I will.
All right. You tell me how it ends up. You text me later.
It's gonna end well.
You're
because
100%
I'm fine.
right.
Well, when we don't get Ramsey, then we're gonna check
We're
it as
back.
I'm right.
You're back. I didn't say it was guaranteed to get him. I said I'll go get him.
God.
I didn't guarantee we're getting him.
You get 85%.
Yeah, because I'm excited.
That's almost a guarantee.
That's because I want him.
That's real close.
That's because I want
That's
him.
real close.
Go ahead.
Okay. So, what was I saying?
50% off. But go ahead.
What was I saying? See, you get in my head. You make me lose my fucking train of thought. Where was I at? Where was I going?
I have no idea.
Your prediction for the game.
Okay. I want us to kill this team. But like you said, they're coming off a bye.
And you actually gave me credit for something.
Good work, Steppy. Good work. And I called you Greg, too. I didn't even call you Steppy. I'm going to say
respect.
I still think that I think our defense is going to play well in this game, and they should because the Jets don't really scare you, and especially if Darnold doesn't play, how can they scare you?
Yep.
Luke Falk. I'm going to say
you better not come in and beat us.
27-10 Birds. I'm looking at 27-10.
Yeah, I feel like
maybe it starts kind of slow, but then pull away.
I feel another offense explosion. I'm going to say like 34-17. If Darnold plays or doesn't play, doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, I'm kind of in that ballpark. Well, 20, 28, 14. Something. Yeah, I mean, definitely. Yeah.
I think we pull away late. Big, you know what I mean?
Charles Snowden, outside linebacker, 6'7", 235.
How many sacks does he have?
1.
Half.
Pressure. It's still loading, so maybe not a lot.
A pressure. He has a pressure.
He's got 15 tackles, 2 sacks.
In 5 games?
In 5 games.
Looks like a stud.
Against Pitt, William & Mary, Florida State, Old Dominion, and Notre Dame.
Looks like.
Against Pitt, William & Mary, and Old Dominion. We're in there. He only has 2 sacks.
Correct.
Yeah, we'll pass.
Yep.
And he's an outside linebacker.
Big like a moose and hits like a Jane. Change that one up.
Yeah.
I like making my own things up.
Looks like Tarzan hits like Jane.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Christian just said it. Charles Snowden. He sounds like he's going to report stuff. You know what I mean? Like Snowden. Like, I can't trust that. How am I trusting that? I can't trust that. Start leaking info to Belichick.
Virginia's a big military school, too, so you're like, uh-oh, here we go.
This guy's leaking info to Belichick and Garrett. I got no time for this shit. Come on. You got to give me a better name. I can just tell off a name if a player can play. You know that one? Like in draft day?
Yeah.
You just draft the guy, I'm like, yeah, he's going to stink. He's got the name that it smells stink all over him.
Got like a girl's name?
Yeah. And then like, just little ones. Like, what's the other cornerback for that?
When Leighton Vander Esch was drafted, I said, that kid's going to be a stud. Yeah. Love that. That's a great name.
Who's the kid from Louisville that's the Packers corner? Why am I drawing a blank?
Kevin King?
No, the other one. Kevin King I knew would be able to play too, but the other one.
Josh Jackson?
No.
No, I can't remember his name.
Tavar.
He's good. He's a good player too, though.
But it's a great name. And you're like, yeah, that guy's going to be able to play.
It's not Zaire Alexander, is it?
Yeah, Zaire.
He's
Zaire
from
Alexander.
Clemson.
Or whatever.
Yeah. Well, no, you threw me off because
I throw you off a lot because I'm smarter than you.
Oh, yeah.
So
Good talk.
Zaire Alexander. That's a good name.
yeah, it's a good name. Like, ha-ha, Clinton Dix. Like, how can you not play a little bit? You know what I mean? Like a name like ha-ha.
Your name's Ha-Ha. You better
Yeah.
go play a little
You better play a little
bit. You
bit.
better go play a little bit, or else everyone's going to be laughing at you. Yeah, everyone's going to be laughing at you.
And that's how I decide on my D-backs. I can tell by a name if a D-back can play. Why do you think I've been so spot on about it? Jalen Ramsey can play. It was easy. It was easy. When we traded up to 2, I said, for what, Ramsey? Remember?
You did. Yeah.
You did.
And obviously, you take Carson there every day and twice on draft day.
Yeah,
but that's how good he is. That's how good he is. He's a stud. He's a stud. And I'm not going to run from my kids, especially a 24-year-old, not even in the prime. It's payday, baby. Back the brink up, do the deal, and give him whatever money he wants. Oh, there's a big fourth down. They're going for it here?
4th and 1.
Sweep said Girardi is getting the Cubs
Stuff him.
job.
Got him. Got him.
He might have got it.
Pass.
Lock Who?
That's
What?
a sweep guarantee.
Girardi's getting the Cubs
Girardi
job.
getting the Cubs job.
You think so? I love that sweep.
Oh, they're pointing the other way.
Yeah, I told you he's short. He is short. His measurement's terrible if they put it there.
No, they're saying he fumbled.
Ball.
Yeah!
Let's go. Okay.
Oh, my bad.
Zeke
I told you, we pay attention during the
I know.
show.
I said Zeke
I know.
looked a little slow.
On break, you talk all day.
Let's see if he actually fumbles.
On break, we're having a great conversation. No, he's down. Ooh. Ooh.
Called on the field. Called fumble on the field.
Called on the field. That's huge.
It's close.
As we found with
It's
with
close.
the-
We
with
got
these
to get a better angle
moron
and
refs.
see the elbow.
No, that's out. That's out. That is out. That's out. That's moving before the elbow.
TTP, guys with stud name, Juju Smith-Schuster, Calvin Johnson,
Yeah,
Drew
good,
Brees.
good name. Like,
Guys, you just know.
I mean, there's so many. Like
the
DeAndre
thing
Hopkins.
that sold
You
me.
know the guy that was a good player for years, and I used to love his name? Captain Munderland.
Yeah.
Big fan.
How can you not play?
Or
Guy's name's Cap.
what's the Chicago cornerback, Peanut Tillman.
Yeah.
Peanut Tillman. I mean, you're Peanut. Like,
Well,
come on,
his name's Charles.
I know. His nickname's Peanut.
I know you're in the FBI.
Yeah, right.
Unbelievable. All right, crumb of the week.
My crumb of the week's Kyle. Sorry, Meager, I'd like not to do this, but you called us 6 wins this time last week, and then yesterday you're talking about us going to the playoffs and to the Super Bowl still. So you went, in 5 days, you went from 6 wins, this team's done, we're no good, we're a 6-win team. It's so upsetting that I got to watch this team that's going to win 6 games. It's so upsetting. How am I going to deal with this? Oh my gosh, woe is me. And then fucking now this week you're all jazzed up again. We're happy to have you back, but stop leaving so early, okay? Stop leaving so early. That's why you're crumb of the week.
Yeah, I'm going to piggyback right off of that. It's Kyle. It's all the fan base that doesn't understand its football team over the years of Doug Peterson and a real culture. You know what I mean? And this is what this team is. It's resilient. You're going to say season's over after 3 weeks. There's a lot of people out there saying that shit.
Season's never over in September.
And I just
learn football.
It makes zero sense to me. It's like saying you won a division in baseball after a month. Like, or 2 months. It doesn't work like that.
Senseless.
We've seen it.
Yeah.
We've seen it right here.
Ask the Phillies.
2 years in a row.
Ask the Phillies, ask the Nationals. Nationals were dead in the water come June.
Yep.
They're still playing.
Yep.
Their
No.
season
And
didn't
the
end
Phillies,
today.
and the Phillies were in first place.
Yeah. Guess what? It all changed when me and Tom went to the St. Louis game. Swear to God, I was talking about this the other day. May 30th is when we went to the St. Louis game.
Yep.
We were in first place. We were about to sweep the Cardinals, remember? Started out, I think Harper homered, doubled early.
Yeah.
We started with a lead. Remember Brinkman came and sat with us? And then game flipped. We lose that game. We went like this. Nationals went like this. It's our fault.
And Uncle Aviators.
Dwayne Aldridge, that's a damn fumble.
It is.
We're gonna blame Brinkman because remember he came over and he couldn't find us.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
standing right next to him.
Yeah.
Dude was fucking. I reached out and was like, "What are you looking at, Tommy? What are you doing?" And he's like, "Oh, hey guys, fucking looking around like this." Me and Tommy were like, "Is this it for real right here?
It's Rob.
What the fuck is wrong with this dude right here?" And he's like this.
Yeah, he like literally walked
Like,
right by.
we're right in
the
front
row
of you.
in front of us.
Yeah, we're right in front of you, dude. Open your eyes, dude. That's the one thing I remember about that game.
Oh.
Couldn't even remember who got the hits.
So ex-Cub David Ross has interest in succeeding Joe Madden. So that's interesting.
Hell yeah, bring David Ross in. I kind of like David Ross.
Yeah, I like David Ross.
I'd take David Ross. Former catcher. Again, you know, lead that catcher train.
Good ball.
But yeah, that's my opinion on it. Everybody that was out, you're allowed back in because you're Eagles fans. But knock off.
We'll let you back in, but stop being a dummy.
Can we stop posting like before the game's over the negativity shit?
I bet you
like,
when it was.
nothing
I bet you when it was.
I try and stay off.
Granted, I was at work, so I couldn't tell you. But I bet you when it was 10-0 Green Bay, there was some.
Oh, it was bad. Kyle was laying the back.
I was listening on driving home. Merrill Reese was killing them.
Kyle was
They're
driving.
like,
to the
did
wall.
anybody show up today?
He was.
Like
His posts are still there. Go look at them. Go give a scroll for your liking.
Are they really bad?
He did
I'm
a
sure
post.
they were.
He put up 2 YouTube videos, crushed them, saying they're done. You know what I mean? Oh, he's a problem. He's an issue.
out of bounds.
It's incomplete, actually, unfortunately.
But he's not alone. He's not alone in that. Greg, crumb of the week?
My crumb of the week was going to be the Philadelphia Phillies, but it's too easy.
Why is it too
It's
easy?
been done too much.
No, it hasn't.
Uh,
No, it hasn't. We have an audience here. We have people here.
You can be Kapler.
The more we yell and scream about it, the better chance we have of getting it done. We influence this fucking market. We influence this team. Don't ever say we don't. All right?
I don't
No, I'm telling you and the people. We all, as a fan base, we influence this. So if that's one of your crumbs, give it.
Speak your mind.
All right? Don't shy away.
Speak your mind, Steppy.
No, you just all right, fine. No. It'll be the Philadelphia Phillies.
Speak on it.
And the front office and this whole regime's got to go. They lose what? You only won 2 games today. You lost today. Starting trash. Now I understand there's injuries that you're just not replacing, so you start trash. Right?
I don't care about today.
But you had a starter. You could have started today in De Los Santos, who started all year for you. You could have at least started the game, and you went with a bullpen game in game 162. And it's
Yeah, it's the makings of stupidity.
Well, Gabe's a crumb.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the whole regime's got to go. You lost 5 in a row
Game
in
162,
Washington.
that means nothing. You're wearing your bullpen out even more.
Yeah.
Roughing the passer. Love
this
it,
is
Dallas.
this is going to be my real crumb. We're going to be NFL officials.
Go ahead. Speak on that one, too.
The NFL officials are absolutely horrible. Some of these games are borderline unwatchable today.
Yep. Flags.
Because there was
play.
flags every damn play.
The Redskins-Giants game. Now, granted, you shouldn't be watching that Redskins-Giants game.
That was not offensive pass
there was
interference
a flag,
in the first
there
half.
was a flag every other play in that game.
They called
he went
offensive
low.
pass
I
interference.
mean, that's a good call, but still. It's
Jarvis Landry and didn't get that first down. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, he could have hurt him there. That's the Brady rule. Can't go for the knees.
And then you go to review and you still don't overturn it. Like, I mean, it's unwatchable sometimes with these flags and these refs and calling literally every tick and tack.
Now,
and
granted, I know it was
unreal.
It was a point of emphasis to watch for offensive pass interference this year, but they are taking it way too far.
It's way
There's
too
offensive
far.
pass interference every game.
And
You
you almost never saw it.
Yeah, never.
Yeah, we saw 3 in the Eagles game,
Besides Michael Irvin back in the day pushing off,
Yeah.
you never saw offensive pass interference.
and that never got called, first off.
And the one
Only
today,
rarely.
the one today in the Giants game, you look at it and you go, no, it's just 2 guys battling for a football.
Yeah.
Like both hands on each
And
other.
they call defensive pass interference all the time. So let's calm down with the offensive pass interference.
Well, think about this.
I like to get in the end zone.
Well, think about this. Detroit, right? Think about our game against Detroit. There was 4, right? 4.
Offensive
or
pass-
3. 3 pass.
Jeez.
I didn't see 3 in the last freaking 5 to 10 years.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
You know what I mean? And in the 90s, there was never offensive pass interference. Never. They allowed that stuff to happen. They allowed the hand contact and that stuff to go on. But now, because they want more points, and I get it, because it drives fantasy, it drives all this stuff, right? That's why probably everybody's fantasy numbers have been continuing to go up as well.
Go for this, New Orleans. By the way, 1st and goal, 4 seconds left in the half. New Orleans the 1.
I think they are going for it.
Yep, they are.
Uh-oh.
This could be a backbreak. This could really set a tone in this game one way or the other.
This is tone setting.
Right? If New Orleans doesn't get this, I almost feel like Dallas wins this game.
Yeah, very well.
I think
Very
it's
well
real
could.
simple. Not saying that New Orleans is going to win if they get it.
You could throw it real quick and still kick a field
Oh,
goal.
yeah, I would throw it.
Really quick, though.
You can play action it. Get it off. Okay, yeah, you got nothing. Get rid of it. I like it.
But
Now, do you kick a field goal or do you go for it?
You can't throw a
they're
big
kicking.
goal.
You got to kick it.
I'd go for it.
You got to kick it. You're at home. You take the points.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Like on the road, I go for that because I'm a tone setter more on the road. At home, I'd say, I'll kick it. I got a lead. My defense is playing great.
But how
right, you know what I mean?
How are you legitimately going for that play and Michael Thomas wasn't in the game?
Well, maybe something's up. Or maybe because it would make sense to go to Michael Thomas. Yeah, that's just a ball. Yeah, he didn't have it. he throws that ball even close, that's probably picked.
Yeah. And I get Jared Cook 6'7", but it's like, how is Michael Thomas not even in the game as a threat?
I don't know, Greg. Can't help you.
Sean Payton maybe should be a crumb, Greg.
No, it's fine.
With the refs.
He won me money last week.
All right, fam. We love you. It's been Agree Disagree, HUD Radio. Remember, you can find us on a ton of podcasts.
Everywhere.
Yeah,
Forums. Everywhere. iTunes, Spotify, Spreaker, Google Play, and SoundCloud, as well as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube.
iHeartRadio as well.
Stay tuned. Yep, iHeartRadio. Stay tuned. You stay in tune with all our content on all our platforms as well. Daily. No Uncle Sleeps tonight, but for Tom Arnone, Greg Mwagovic, Brian Wilson, Robbie Pivotal on the 1s and 2s, everybody out there. Shows every day.
Yeah, check the Hounds out tomorrow. I'm sure they'll be probably 5-ish. Usually they go on, right?
8.
Good talk.
I thought they were younger. Or I thought they were earlier. Monday's a tough day for me at work.
Oh, everything. Sunday seems like it'd be a tough day at work, too.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
TTP, see you, brother.
Later, brother. Later, everybody.
Foolish Demon, everybody over there. Bryce, thank you.
You too, fam. You guys all drive the show. Drive it, drive it, drive it.
Let's get a big win next
week. Bunch of fucking tractor trailer drivers. Oh, you son of a bitches. Yeah, so shows every day. Eagles, everything. Sixers coming up shortly. That's going to be freaking exciting. Tis the season. Flyers look to have a good year as well. So a lot of excitement.
Flyers technically start next Friday.
A lot of excitement in winter sports here in Philadelphia. So stay tuned with everything HUD Radio. Set your alerts. I need to get my voice back. We out. Peace.